Ye cheche mu nyina mejire se Awurade adom obia ho ye mfa seda mo kese no no mo kwaba ene ya transe sem no ene ewura all venues ahodo ni nyina na ye de ho ama no board ya bremo English Premier League match eno so ebe kokoko so Arsenal and Liverpool match na ebe koso de ho ama no bo ebe free honomo etia premo fe Medeama Ghana Premier League Medeama ene aye bebie ne Goldstars sa match we no aye decider yes ti munti na monche na so mfama me na ene ya chance ye de ho ama ne nyina ebe premo na musoma hu se de ene ma esi eti Asante Kotoko enso ne Dream Service bebo eno so ho amanebo e wo ho aye de beba fe heart to folk and so everybody nyina vision any young apostles omunyina everybody nti ya transe say ya all venuses nyina there by national under 23 national under 20 black princesses of Ghana and Uganda airborne FIFA they were born Poland no 2027 a World Cup they were called Poland no black Princesses of Ghana about last qualifier match in Uganda and everybody. Edi one ball and so ebebremo. Ebeko so Accra Sports Stadium 3 p.m. 3:30 and a sa match no ebetimi akoso. And also ya transfer de ho nsem nyina edi ebebremo na musuma wo se de. Eni ma city from se match with my friend KT. Na
Sports Talk Fun on GSP1 with Sir Martin. Sports Talk Fun on GSP1 with KT. Sports.
Yes, we said no, your trust is here. What the text message beba, ye back and come. Obetimi edutama ene pese ye mamu kire mo adwen. Yes, pese ye mamu kire mo adwen. Nti time no du e be frem na what kire wadwen by way of a WhatsApp message anase WhatsApp call. Offer WhatsApp call ye be ma what kire wadwen na wo se de eniema esi etie number obetima fresh so no 0086 so tie number ni 0 obetima fresh number obetima fresh so no 0086 1 0086 1855 898 7774 Mrs. Subim number obetimi afre akire wadwen bradwumedie no guso ekoso yema wo kwan a na obetimi afre 0086 and I said plus 86 1855 895 sorry 898 774 this is the WhatsApp line and na obetimi afre na wakire wadwen yebema wako mfremem na oso wakire wadwe na bibia so etimi akonkan etimi de ba na say all the text message ni ba making kind of kama etimi ejama high GSP1 sports shall find weekend edition the commentary position and then ya transfer ye de eho ensensem e de ebrem ye beko takwa Medeama any baby any Goldstars game no yebekọ akọfa ho nsem e dia ba Dreams FC so no Asante Kotoko game no so no yebekọ akọfa ho amanebo e dia ba to poke enso gira okono mesra mo Ghana Premier League match week said enema city no all the matches and even more said e ho amane ne e ho nsensem nyina enso esi etie nti ohwa league no fixtures no see ena etie said the medical mo hu no matches no yebehwe European air matches no so no English Premier League no Arsenal ehye fuam eka mienu sa ema fuam epreya eka no mienu pe na omo etimi etia sorry omo ntimi ante 3 unanswered goal ena no etimi ekos Arsenal ehye miensa ema fuam ntimi ante eka no sansona Benamov enso ehye Crystal Palace eka mienu ama Crystal Palace epreya omo ntimi ante na Manchester United and Liverpool game no 3 it's a 2:30, right? Yes, 2:30. And check up a smammy and sa na match on the ashes swan sa a cabes mammy and sana match no on the ashes Liverpool and in Manchester United Old Trafford umpire a big jack and yasek to a far comment bra Kindak or CKT Michiao Ken Medase Meso Michiao pa so dear Meton catch we can see once one mammy high manshada and tonka. Na ken or sap no menshada and tonka ade wajai number ni use and menshada who sa crowd. Yes, I know what you offer maybe so what maybe it's no hard you too much. Okay, anyway, EPL no matches here na ebekoso na face Spain. Matches you omo boy Deportivo Alvas. Omo etna FM Atletico Club Biba o ekosho omo eka pole. And nine Emma omo etie kanamo mi no Osasuna ene Barcelona game no na eye boom na nya sanket. Osasuna etna omo Barcelona ko share eka eka mienu Momo eti ekanmu eba ko Osasuna etra honomo ema Barcelona ko share na kamienu momo eti ekanu ba ko Sanso ena Celtic de Vigo shemiensa Elche eti ekanu ba ko ene results ko Getafe Getafe sama chine gidi omo ene rival Kano game no eno so no obia fe no ma shase obia enche bi 0-0 yanko Bundesliga Bayer Leverkusen ehye RB ehye Lisbeck eka enan ama Lisbeck eti eka no ehye ba ko St Pauli enso etra Mens 04 ko share no eka mienu omo entimi antimu ba ko Borussia ehye Mönchengladbach omo enso match omo ne Borussia Dortmund ebebo no enche enesoro ebetimi ahyase no ma yede ho ama ne bone ho susuaso ne ho nkomo nyina meti epepre mabusia fm semati beti ma fm kiti afei ena watranse across the globe across the world ena yede ebremo ewa asena musumo sede ena yema city Ghana Premier League no eno so ebetimi akoko so a na yeko Germany America ka German Bundesliga no ho asem e de atremo na fe yehwe sede enema esi etie ewo Italian Serie A eno so matches no oma bobo bi awie ene so bekoso a French League A no so no oma bobo bi awie ene so ebekoso a ne sa enya senketo Asante Kotoko ene Accra Super game no eno so ebetima akoso Ghana Premier League week week 23 sorry week 31 eno so no ye de ho ama no bo e be free all the league centers etimi edi Abraham FM se Martin medindicate na Medeama any Goldstars game no 3 p.m. Takwa TNA Sports Stadium and they ever call near the live feed at the from etimi at the Abraham Namusmo stadium and Emma a city oh United any Brukum chess game na maso oh for antima na game no anti Brukum chess already declared as a winner for that particular game. And also ehonsem eno no FC summer test 1996 on Baseka Holy Stars and so bebo afei Carolina United and young Apostles Adriana Stars and Out of Lions and afei Dreams FC and Asante Kotoko. These are the games I ne ya chance ya de ho amane ene ho sinsan so ne ye be coach babra man nyina no ye de ebebro na musumo hu se de eniema esi etie me did se Martin obitima frame KT mesramo nkotoko any Dreams FC game no ye de ho popo ye ne ho susuaso e de bebra Asante Kotoko starting 11 no aba betodwa ye mamu hu se de Asante Kotoko one starting 11 or so. And one seven one man bo and who's so at or no midi the Martin, which my friend Kitty. I should say Professor Kwame Daku, a babet trans na yedi match no so ne who's so ne one man boina yet me Eddie Abremo. Ewo na musumo said eniema esi eti Asante Kotoko any dream service na mesremo ma menye ni say Kotoko starting 11 no say enatie Asante Kotoko starting 11 no say enatie goalkeeper na police mo sremo shwa monfa Kotoko 11 no ento screen so na monfa monfa screen so some fan to screen so my na yenhwe na said the name esi etie Asante Kotoko starting 11 no mesra mu say netie o share Kotoko 11 na Aziz Aziz Dari ene ono ena ejinu mu e de ama de Porcupine Warriors Aziz Dari goalkeeper Philip Amwa yes ene ono enso ahye the Porcupine shirt no e de ma Asante Kotoko Sporting Club na fe ranche fe Musa Hamzata yes ene ono so be si aka Kwame Opoku and so about Hubert Joe ono so started Patrick Asiedu Zakaria Fuseni and then Zakaria Fuseni and a captain Asante Kotoko team no Zakaria and or captain Asante Kotoko team no etimi eti amaye no so edie no afei Peter Amidu Akwa Lawson Menu afei Emmanuel Kote and Prince Badu. These are Asante Kotoko starting 11 and they omobejina mo si akan ejama the Porcupine Warriors na bibia so etimi akọ enka etimi edi amaye Mr. Asante Kotoko ene hye no se club ya manager ojina mu ahwe afa bibia akoso run away for ndo mo dwane ko enso ti asepa yes how to book almost so much no police essential na fire my ni who said it eniema isia ya gra so book Facebook inti mi so ko Facebook na mo ma ya so book almost so mo ma ya so book almost starting 11 na fi yen hwe said it eniema still from se match with my friend Kiti me ba isia
Sports Top 5 on GSP1 with KT.
Okay. And sports channel fine. Your chance to say commentary hour. You will baby ya my wano, ya my wano. I say and omujon kono. Nketesiano under 20 women black princesses there from Omoni Uganda. Omabo qualifies nacho. This is the last one, the last qualifying run in Uganda. And I have a first leg encounter. Yebo Accra Sports Stadium. Yebo Accra Sports Stadium. Inti Mr. Muntina Monshano so. And for my dream self senior Asante Kotoko game no so no. Yeah, the home feed be free.
Media Sports Top 5 GSP.
No more. Inti so the Nema City and Ghana Premier League, you know. So the matches in city ni nyina enti ya transfer. Yebe baba bubu huna afi yakwa go pramaso na de aka mu bia de o se de ba ye de ni nyina so bebe na musumo se de eniema esi etie e ho no medi de se Martin KT na dodo na efreme enche ye be twa ye ho aba na afi ye ho se de eniema city ye be hwe ye be sa akwa go pramaso Liverpool ni Manchester United game na shasi o Japani. Japani. Okay.
Media Sports Top 5 GSP1.
Okay, me just post fine. Oh, GSP1. I say Martin A. Medin and I'll be to my friend me. Ghana Premier League match day 31. NC Atrasi. A fay women's under 20 FIFA World Cup qualifier. The final round, Ghana ni Uganda. And ebo no so ya Atrasi. Ya di wama ne bo brem. Kotoko ni Dreams FC. I to focus so bo a fay ni na on the Nations FC. Yes, as a book in nations and a bubble. Some much no so the one man born in Hunsu so name. And who feed in Media Bebrum now Musmo said him. And Yema AC or no mainty. Kakranka cry be defeating no. Now feed any actual ewo ago pramaso na fi. Yamama who said him. I go pramaso money bo. I go pramaso and say Medeama ni Goldstars and na yatrasia yede ebre yenko takwa kakra na yenhwe se de takwa amane sitie yenhwe se de takwa sitie yebesa aba Sunday special na yekohu de wi atakwa sitie wi a yebesa aba na afi yamama hu se de eniema esitie ye fam se mati obeti ma fam keti me so first time ni a na wa subscribe na kama me so subscribe a na o de ato notification button so that ye ba mframa mu a obehu se de eniema esitie obenye ya hwe na bia so timi akoso kama
on GSP1 with KT.
Media Sports 炒饭 ewo GSP1
Okay, busia for happiness here to ya transit in seminar na ye de ebrem no akola we me nkwa me nesi ni ba akopɛ nesi ni o ha dwo nesi ni was I sports fight ɔse Ghana ma agorɔ no bɛyɛ wiase yɛ mmerɛ bɛn ɛyɛ asɛm kaya atwɛborɔfo na twi no wɔfa me nti o enti yɛtwo paa ɛtimi nkenkae enti ara atwɛborɔfo na yɛtim akenkae nti ama na wo so ɔhu sɛdeɛ ɛnneɛma ɛsi ɛdeɛ ɔwɔ no medi ne sɛ wate wobɛtim afrɛ m kɛti ɛbɛtane mfidie no ni kakra na yahwɛ sɛ de eniema sitie takwa ɛna mpɛsɛ yɛkɔdi agorɔ yɛkɔhwɛ takwa ewi atakwa sitie na mo Manchester United ɛne Liverpool game no so no ɛnkyɛ ɛno ɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ wɔ hɔ na yɛbɛmo hu sɛ de saa game no koraa no ɛno so ho ama ne bɔne ho nsɛm nyinaa esi ɛkyɛ no nti metrans sɛ yi a na kyesensɛm no oja nko yɛhwɛ sɛ kwa meda akɔ bɛtena se na yɛde match no mpensempense mu ne ɛho agrodie nyinaa so yɛtimi ɛde abrɛ mu na musomo hu sɛ deɛ ɛnneɛma esi ɛkyɛ yɛbɛkɔta kwa de mmom no wohwɛ ukɔ ukɔ sɛdeɛ nneɛma sitie no wode w'ani akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ obisi yɛnhwɛ Kotoko game ne kakra yes ɔmo nhyɛ aseɛ nti mesrɛ ɔmo hyɛ aseɛ a memmɔ hu sɛdeɛ nneɛma esi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ no Kotoko game no ɔmo anya starte nti yɛ starte a memmɔ hu sɛdeɛ ɛhɔ no mo enso esi tie ɛwɔ hɔ no mo na mosumo hu sɛdeɛ esi ɛteɛ nti Asante Kotoko enso ɛne Dreams FC game no ɛnkyɛ ɛno so ɛbɛtimi akɔso ɛwɔ nti ɔmo starte a memmɔ said deɛ ɔhɔ no mo amaneɛ so esi ɛteɛ but sisi ano deɛ ɔmo nya ɛnhyɛ aseɛ nti na saa pɛ ne esi ɛteɛ ɔmo starte a memmɔ said deɛ ɛnneɛma esi ɛteɛ nti Mr. First time na wa subscribe ɛde ama wo subscribe a na odi ato notification button no odi ato no mo ɛde ama yɛ na yɛhu sɛdeɛ ɛnneɛma esi ɛteɛ ɛwɔ no mo mede de sɛ Martin obetima frame KT Ghana Premier League week 20 week 31 enti ɛna yɛtena se a yɛde ho amaneɛ ne ho nsusuaso nyinaa yɛde ɛbrɛm bɛsia
Sports Chow Fan on GSP1 with KT. Sports Chow Fun 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 on GSP1 with KT.
Okay, sports shall fire on 80 commentary position, commentary tab, and I transfer. I didn't want my DNA who's so neat. You could be reminding, I know, at meeting in our so at the Abram, not Musumo said it, and Yama is at year or 28. Nti enche yebekọ na yakwa kohese de enema esi etie ewo takwa takwa yebekọ kotoko ezo eni Asante Kotoko game de edun ya mo hu se de enema esi ete na ehwese nka kwa medakun eba betrans na wacheche enema mu kakra na ade odin pesim de abansana yakọ the Venice na yakwa kofa game no etimi edi abram na musmo hu se de enema siti na so sabre onyama yidie kwa menyama yidie yebehwe na yakwa kopie mu wa amano so ya hwese de enema esi etienti said ye city ni anti we know obese so ya kono moyo kana no shi okay ebe ni aka wa stability anti we Kotoko game no ti ebe sa hwe na yakwa kopie mu takwa dream sets me Asante Kotoko never go see me so the comment about making kind of come it's me okay see what time are you showing the Ghana Uganda game? It's 3:30 Ghana Uganda game near 3:30 and everybody see you better catch Goldstars if you any Goldstars any said the name Medeama game na Asante get this game no kwa the Abraham Nema Liverpool Manchester United ashaba Liverpool HB 30 minutes ya Manchester United ashaba Man 1 Liverpool 0 and United 4 every Chile. Yes, United 1 30 minutes and ayabo United ashaba kwa timani di Liverpool and Busua Gable. How United 2 see how United 2 oh so United 2 and then that game will catch up now and then the game no that game will go to be Manchester United 2 Liverpool 0 Manchester United 2 Liverpool 0 match no egusua ekoso match no gusua ekoso Liverpool at the former Camino straight how more anti 2 unanswered goals Liverpool 2 sorry Manchester United 2 Liverpool 1 Man U 2 Liverpool 1 about 15 minutes or so not to say as Edema United fans no as Edema all the United fans in the na yenko takwa na yenko hwese takwa esi etie yenhwe ne yenko takwa na yenhwese de takwa sitie na bia so ntimi koso kama kwame da akwa ba bia kama de
Oh, na me adom say United go so a watch area.
United
Yeah,
share
United and top.
seriously and go.
Almost check. I say second goal no so. Emotions good since I say a clean goal. The VAR check it. But it's a very wonderful and good start for Man United. After 6 minutes, Matia Kone had given United the lead. And I feel Sisia and so more check here. The second goal, no say, no so a legitimate say so legitimate edge. But from the angle of Muchadia Maya, you cannot see say born or a born and sa and sana a quakurum. But still now, it's up to the VR team say or mobile to me check it. I heard say born no ɛbɔ ne nsa anaasɛ bɔɔl no ɛkɔto atena no mu a nti no ɔmo gu so a ɔmo kyɛke ɔmo akɔnfɛm 2-0 nti ase stand no deɛ mate Ma
Not just
United 2 Liverpool 0.
third goal no accept oh oh
Yes.
fantastic. All right, the you should said yeah, United about to a go. Now you should Medeama. Obviously top liner. Medeama Sporting Club only baby and Goldstars and I have both screen as well. Not just say I will tapa and a Boston Park. And then Robertson Yogo League Nana.
Yeah, we are the top of the table clash in the Ghana Premier League, and Obianim say when it comes to say two teams airball, just 2 points separating the two sides, and the last best 2 or 3 championship ayabo has been won by the Western regional side. I be Western North. But so Hessery Noma ACTR. Medeama 2 points on top against Bibiani Goldstars. I also at that second. Now Martin over the two teams are. Mega said the last 5 matches are Bibiani Goldstars 1-1. And that's what me lose 3. 3 ninja will lose no. I would and no at me lose some matches now. When it comes to say what carbon tia kwa kobo bora I name one thing. And so it me at the man of late. So her points are omo amase over the period that omo ebo the Ghana Premier League na. Martin omo etifie nko. E ade say omo abo 14 matches a. Omo atimi awene mu
Media Sports
abo
Talk
mu
Fun.
the last time omo tena fie kra no. Omo esan atimi wene omo match. Nti e kire say Warmer winning matches do go with a chance or more quabontin. Out of the 51 points, and Omania just 11 points a pair away from home. I and no HL, say Tima, Fenababiani Goldstars, and the strength in the Bibrino, ASA or also 8 me abo, with the fee. And then Medeama, who both fear, I am and Roma Queen in Kakra, but and quased your more penono. Nina say, one more team FA elusu matches bi wɔ hɔ adwene ho a wontimi nte ase. For example, wɔn AP League agye na yɛbɛka sɛ wɔn 8 points clear on top of the league na Goldstars tete ne nyinaa ɛma wɔn etimi ɛbɛda first. Ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn tena fie ne Hɔhɔ United FC bɔ no wɔn tena hɔ ma Hɔhɔ United ɛbɛte wɔn etimi ɛhyɛ wɔn by 2-1 ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔn nso bɔ ɔtakwa na bɔ ase park no most of the time no ɛnyɛ rosy etimi ɛfa ma wɔn sɛ wɔn ban ne sɛ wɔn etimi awene. Enti wo hwɛ said the normal AC etia and they need all their supporters as their number 12 men as omo answer ebetimi aboa wo ma omo so atimi akwakodi nkunim e wo sa match I no so etimi akoso wo ho no nti the omo be na say you just have to win and opeso odi league na o win it gives you a 5-point lead on top of the Ghana Premier League with just about 4 matches to go. I tell say you'll be at an advantageous position and normal able to be at Medeama. But you cannot rule Babiani Goldstars out of the equation because you can't then Krana, they are the defending champions. Also champions always die hard. And John Beck so much bit about Muhammad and said about or able to me anya win and I say much me about Roby no more stay still in the competition and I say equation so much bit me at the title no ultimate and then forget say they are having the top scorer of the Ghana Premier League last season and this season was at me at Samuel Atakume and you know say tima your friend Medeama I will nipa bi also motion ye pa be Samuel Atakume some bit me keep at bay and in say with the experience of Vincent Atenga winning the league with Hasselhoff, Vincent Atenga, Asan Beji League no be with a team a yɛfɛ no ɛyɛ Medeama ɛna Vincent Atenga asan akɔ akɔpiem ɛwɔ Goldstars a ɔno nso atumi akɔ akɔgye league. So he has that experience and he has the experience of playing at hostile grounds a ɛyɛ bɛka sɛ Takwa nso ka ho bi. Eti ba a wɔreba no ɔno na ndɛ baabi ne Goldstars nso ani so ade hunu ne nyinaa bɛwɔ no so sɛ ɔsɔ ɔno nso tumi bɔ ne ho mmɔden sɛ de bɛyɛ a obetumi aboa ama ɛyɛ team a yɛfɛ no Goldstars nso atumi akipu a clean sheet. Because in keeping a clean sheet, means that there is no way say ubetime ayede atime adi eye bia enkugo because at least okay put clean sheet ye be na say obebo draw and as ubetime ahye one goal bi na watime dia win into one hwe say ubetime keep it cool at the back na fe no ma nyina atime akoye. But I'll give everything to Ibrahim Tanku and in the team I find a Medeama Sporting Club say it's their title to lose. Omo na pa omo betumi lose title because now omo destiny ehye omo nsema omo ankasa de omo pese omo ye e no betumi aye being at home to team I find Babiani Goldstars. I don't expect nothing from them but to say omo so e betumi age 3 maximum points atimi de esi omo na normal extended lead on top of the Ghana Premier League to 5 points.
Well, Kwame Yentie coaches in the Kasa, Yentie
game, and the games are 34. As you just said, even if we lose this game, we are not out of the competition. So there is no pressure.
Now you are coming up against a team that you've never defeated here at the TNA Stadium. What is the approach for
football? Football is being played in 90 minutes, and long and behold, everything can happen. And we played them in MTN FA Cup here, and we lost 3-1. So we have used that match as our educative. So we are here to make amends.
Coach, we wish you the very best.
Thank you, sir.
And Ostre is the one leading Goldstars this afternoon. I mean,
Kwame na just share said the name is here now. The Goldstar coaches no and I can say also and the name is here Medeama coach is going to make us who beats a win. Kwame young for Dreams FC ni Asante Kotoko game no yen hwe eno so ho amane Dreams FC Asante Kotoko meaning what's your tip?
Media Sports Taufan GSP1.
Okay, I think that Kwame Shada Entimenka enti takwa ne won enti ebe kwa kodoni kid no ebe kwa kodoni ball live na muso mo said the enema is etie e wo no mo takwa ena boso ye doni eye GSP omo mainstream no say omo biteki ya me yakọ takwa ena boso na afi ye hu said the enema is etie o me dey say master obiti accreditate Kwame Dako and to ofia trasa ebe connect no back and so ma Kwame nanka me busa say ye hwe Kotoko ne Dreams FC game no mu kakra menim say otemen kan
Martin Kotoko any Dreams FC always be no very exciting because the two teams so obia enim ne yonko. But I did woman said the last time Kotoko Ekobo and away match in the Ghana Premier League, it was total disaster. It was Takwa Wabra a team you find Goldstars. Medeama Echo Mucho Machia Kanaya or Mantiantia Kanumba Kranam so Emma coach a fan of Yao Prince Usu. Ejana die or Hojana and a team I find a Kotoko Yadiashe a ya branch of an Hamza Obey and Sasso no a lady team no to the rest of the season. But the woman said Dreams FC, so this has not been a good season for them. But the woman said now, one more and a Kotoko term is just 3 points a pet and a separate the two sides. And Kotoko 43 points and Dreams FC 40 points. And so, what him say, over the last 5 matches and so on. What him say, Dreams and more kind of at the same Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But as we know, no, I a new coach, but yenim said the normal ACT and Tibia near Kotoko change the technical direction and their branch here. Yafana Hamza or Benabano. Ebia players will try to play for the manager and also a bit who a different Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But for the last match I heard it was very abysmal and very disgraceful on the part of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Yenshe said no man a bit me to Nafi Kumasi Asante Kotoko. You know the last time out no. Ebia Yensan who say Kumasi Asante Kotoko no be ended day. But Ninja as the Ghana Premier League, Obi able home media as always, or not a favorite, so on to bet me at the 3 maximum points, at me at their share, woman so in the media. Advantage Dreams FC so more a bit me at the 3 maximum points, at me at the but a new coach syndrome, no, it's me a course and I feel got a constant players, and try so more ball at the manager now, and you bet me on the care point of match where I know so bet me a course.
Kwame, say yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ takwa and Abosu Park na enjoy game no full. Mesrɛ mo 3:30 yɛbɛtɛne akɔ Accra Sports Stadium na yɛafa Black Princesses of Ghana ɔmo ɛne Uganda ɛyɛ under 20 women's FIFA World Cup qualifier. The final one I ever born in 2027 Poland, the last qualifiers. Ghana ni Uganda the first leg encounter never so across posted until you enjoy game no takwa and Abosu Park 3:30 you be Accra Sports Stadium akwa enjoy game no. Me de say Martin kwam da so eda so ofia say you better
defending champions here in Takwa. Nathan Anafo is the center man. He's assisted by Isaac Asante and Al-Hassan Abdullahi Grugolo. Our fourth referee is Yakubu Hassim, and Bibiani Goldstars have also paraded a very formidable setup with Emmanuel Kobe in pose, Shire at the right back, Ofori and Opon in central defense, Bernard Kessie at left back. There's an unfamiliar midfield role for Gideon Anaba alongside Kuntor and then Atta in midfield. Sanu Razak, who scored in that game against Ediana, will be there. His height will be huge advantage for Goldstars. Atakumi and Ajay complete the front three for the BNE Goldstars. Ibrahim Tanko have been positive coming into this game, knowing too well that a win for them will give them a huge advantage in their quest to win silverware this time.
It's the only available trophy for both sides now. Medeama Sporting Club exited the FA Cup at the semi-final stage at the expense of Dreams FC. They know how crucial this game is towards their title aspirations. Just some 5 games to the end of the season. And this fixture couldn't have come at a better time for both of them.
The BNE Goldstars are without their substantive head coach, Fritz Schmidt, who is indisposed, and NS Archery, the assistant, has been given that huge responsibility to cause what will be an upset if they are able to down Medeama at this venue to go top of the log. Felix Che recently returned from the camp of the Black Galaxies. Interestingly, he was in that camp with his opposite number, Emmanuel Kobe of Goldstars. Both of them are in contention to become the first choice for Kasim Mingo's Galaxies. Nathan Anafo takes a look at his watch whistle to his mouth. Now he blows it for the commencement of this game here at the TNS Stadium. It's Medeama Sporting Club versus BBNE Goldstars. Early ball in by Goldstars, but Amu Mensah takes it up for Fuzi Taylor, who finds Fatal Sulemana. Locates his captain Mubarak Yusuf. Jack Masu comes under pressure and loses possession to Razak Sanu. Kessie. Poor touch from Anaba Hans. Medeama possession. Salim is unable to control. Ball is cleared away by Boachitre into Medeama's area. Sanu is challenging for the ball, but he's going to push Mubarak Yusuf for the first foul of the afternoon, going the advantage of Medeama Sporting Club.
One of the key battles would be expected and looking up to in the next 90 minutes. Sanu against the experienced Mubarak, who is marshalling things in the heart of defense for Medeama Sporting Club.
Here is Manuel Mante. Salim
GSP1.
Adams. Not a good pass from Salim, very unlike him. Here is Razak Sanu. Kessie now. Here is Kelvin Opon. Long one in aiming for Razak Sanu. He's been beaten to the ball, but they're rather diminutive, I would say, and he ends up committing a foul on the right back.
That's the second foul he's committed in the space of a minute. Sanu, and one of the reasons why he's starting this game is due to his physicality and height. You talk about the height advantage of the Medeama Sporting Club defense, but you would say will be nullified, that threat, by the height of Sanu, who could also be a potential threat with those aerial balls.
Here is Fuzi Taylor. Good one to find Salam. Salam cuts back to Salim. Mante. Now to Fuzi Taylor. Takes one to find Fatau Sulemana. Goes in with a long ball aiming at Yawase. Controls it well just around the box. Here is Fatau Sulemana. Yawase wins the foul for Medeama. They're looking to unsettle Goldstars with early pressure.
That's equally what they did in their last game here on the step against Kotoko. They went on a rampage in the first 45, and certainly that's what we'll be looking at doing. Take the game to the Goldstars, unsettle them, make them feel a bit ditchy. Just try and find the back of the net very, very early in the game.
Free kick for Medeama. Fuzi Taylor to take for the league leaders. The Salim, Jakmasu, Kelvin Obin, all of them lurking in that Goldstars box. Fuzi swings one to the edge, headed down by Mubarak. Not a great clearance from Anaba. Now Jakmasu, here is Yawase. He's lost possession to Kessie. That's good track back from Yawase. Good defending, but he's ended up injured in the process.
He was, and some spirited, animated defensive work there by the right back of Medeama Sporting Club. Goes down, but then ends up with a knock. There, you can see him holding on to his chin. And that's where he just made that contact, unwanted contact, with a Goldstars player. It's just been a perfect start for Medeama Sporting Club. But they're showing so much intent, so much aggression when making an entry into the final 10.
Early injury concern for coach Ibrahim Tanko. Yawase have fitted in so well following the exit of Kamara Dini Mahmoud, who joined Al Hilal in Sudan. He should be fine to continue the game of say. Here is Kessie. Anaba tries to switch to the right side, but he just can't find Emmanuel Ejay with that long one. The goal kick.
Yeah, you talk about the key points in this game, and you just talk about the setup by both coaches. 4-4-2 diamond by Medeama, and then you see the expansive play by the Goldstars. And it's a stark contrast of how they both attack each other.
Lackluster from Salim Adams. Here is Ejay for Goldstars. Good movement from Ejay. Was there contact? Did he bring down Ejay? Referee now for things otherwise. It was a fair challenge by Jacob Amumensa.
I don't agree to that. That was certainly a foul. And we have Ejay Kessos, please.
Here is Atakumi. Justice Archer's cross intercepted by Yawase for a Goldstars throw. It's 5 minutes here at the TNA. Medeama nil, Goldstars nil in the top of the table clash.
And Goldstars making so much use of the wide spaces any wingers in this Medeama setup now.
Attack will be beaten to it by Jackasu. Now Fuzitele has got the freedom to move forward. He locates Manuel Mante. Salam is in contention for the ball, but not on the same page with Fatau Sulemana. Salam. Now Manuel Mante surges forward, trying to pick out Fatau Sulemana. That's some clever defending from Filippo Fori. Frustrating Fatau.
He just have to step in, use his body, his huge body to his advantage. And it's one area we would find Fatau Sulemana a lot more in the course of this game, who have that license to come forward and send in some decent deliveries.
Yeah, I'll say for Medeama. Jack Pasu brings Salim into the picture. The third time in the game Salim has given a pass away. He's yet to settle in the game. Salim Adams, he's been the brightest spot in this court in this season's campaign. Here he comes, Salim. Yawase, the giveaway possession again. Now since Salim bent down, some discomfort for Salim Adams. Referee Nathan Anapo whistles for Salim to be attended to. Not looking good for Medeama's poster boy.
Not at all. Certainly the medical team will have quite a lot to do. Or maybe work out, perform some magic on Salim Adams. And you talk about the fact that he's been your brightest player, but this season the argument about he being the best player in the entire league is still there.
Medeama has got genuine quality on their bench. A while ago you saw Prince Owusu warming up in anticipation of Salim's inability to continue. They've got the right players to fit in for them. Here is Mubarak Yusuf. God knows Jack Pasu. Amu Mensah in the middle of the park, surging forward, a through one to Salam. A J for Goldstars. Shre Anaba. Medeama take possession. Here is Salam on the right side. It's Yawase. Yeah. Yawase. Salim Adams. Fuzi Taylor. Jacob Amu Mensah. He shared that central defensive partnership role with Rich Saki in recent times. Mubarak Yusuf seems to be the permanent feature at the rear guard.
Yeah, it's all boils down to how they complement each other, how they stabilize things in the heart of defense for Medeama. Sometimes they've conceded some number of goals you think you just can't fault anyone for, but it's all about the consistency and stability in the heart of defense. And that challenge, Fuzi Taylor, and then also Boachitre going head to head in that duel. And for Medeama, they've just done everything right up until this point. They've been dominant in midfield. They've allowed Yawase and then also Sulemana to pump forward when they have to. So quite a lot more to do in this game.
Razak Sanu comes up against Jacob Mensah. Lovely skill by Sanu. Still hangs on to possession with Amu Mensah staring. Kotoko brought down by Salim Adams. Referee Anafo thinks there's so much in it for a foul against Salim Adams.
You're not so physical, but a bit of the Nigerian. You look at his posture, then it was so easy for the referee to give that. Just right behind Kotoko, and yeah, just goes in with that left tie.
Sports Chow Fan on GSP1 with KT.
Free kick for Goldstars. AJ swings one in. Sanu goes in there, but it's headed away by Amu Mensah. Kelvin Obin takes possession from Medeama. 2-1 for Salam. That's certainly a foul. Watch it, Trent. Deliberate foul. Referee hands him a yellow card. And there's reaction from the Medeama fans. Some think it should be a sending off for Tire. And now for things, it's a yellow for this.
A bit contentious there, but again, the right call. You can see Kelvin Obeng shrugging off that challenge initially, and it was just one accurate pass into the space, expecting Abdul Salam to race onto that. And it was Wachitre just there, right there. You could see Abdul Salam staying on side. It was a delightful ball through the middle. And I don't think that was a sending off. It wasn't a clear goal scoring opportunity. I had to take one for the team.
Right, Wachitres yellow card. He realized he was going to be outpaced by Abdul Salam. Needed to commit the foul even before Salam got into a more dangerous area. He takes the yellow card for the team. And from now on, he's going to be extremely cautious, knowing very well the slightest mistake, he takes an early shower.
Yeah, and it's the region where you find Suleimana and then also Abdul Salam. There's no playing of it.
This is the Salim Adams territory. Salim blasts one into the wall, unsuccessful. Fatau bends one, and it misses the post by inches. It is a goal kick.
You could applaud the effort of Suleimana, after that ricochet, but it was a perfect wall. And look at the height, of that wall, and there was no way he was just going to hit that one over it. But it was a good ball. A set up Suleimana, the ricochet, and just had to hit that one wide. Not troubling Kobe at all.
Regarded as a set-piece specialist in this Premier League, Salim Adams getting it wrong this time. Jacob Mensah. Salim switches to Mubarak Yusuf. Felix Che is brought into action. Here is Mano Omante. Sufuzi. The strength of this Medeama team obviously has been the midfield, where they possess abundant quality in Mante, Fuzi, Salim, Jakpasu, Prince Owusu, and the list can go on and on.
And it becomes more, conspicuous when you look at the fact that there aren't any natural wingers in this Medeama setup. It's all central midfielders, defensive midfield, and then also one attacking midfielder just causing damage in all areas. That tells you how potent and how good they are as a team.
Salam. Good movement by Salam. He goes for the drive, blocked by Ofori. And Razak Sanu controls delightfully. He goes down. Challenge coming from God knows Jakwasu. It's a free kick for Bibiani Goldstars right in the middle of the park. It's a cut of an hour here at the TNA. Medeama nil, Goldstars nil.
They are not really getting anything so far, Goldstars. It's just been Sanu, who's really been at the end of almost everything for them, winning a couple of fouls as well. Just not giving one away.
There's a foul against Razak Sanu for that challenge on God knows Jakwasu, who himself had committed a foul on Sanu just a while ago.
And that's the height again. And this time sandwiching between, Jacob Amu Mensah and then also Jakwasu would win that header and left it a lot more on Jakwasu. And for Goldstars, they're trying to play through him, but it's not really worked so far.
Jacob Amumensa. Kelvin Obin is giving the ball away to Kunto. Kunto also hands the ball to Salim, who finds Fuzi Taylor. Jack Pasu has got space to drive. He shoots and is gone wide for a goal kick.
That's the clearest chance they've had so far. That was from a distance, and they'll start trying their luck. They've been dominant in midfield. They've not allowed Goldstars any space at all, in those midfield areas. But that was a good strike from a distance. You could see a green shirt trying to close him down. Does it in time. But Jekwasu would need some luck to have that one on target.
Here is Salam, beaten to it by Ofori. Emmanuel Kunto to Boachichire, already on a yellow card. Atakumi, that's a good movement by Atakumi. It's a fair challenge by Jakpasu. Atakumi is furious, but Goldstars win back possession. Here is Anaba. Onto the part of AJ. He's got Sulemana to beat. AJ tries to find options. Boachichire comes in with a cross, topped by Amumensa. Boachichire goes with a ball, cleared by Mubarak Yusuf. Kuntok goes for it. Salim had the touch on it, and it's a corner. Yes, Salim obviously had the final touch. Maybe any Goldstars have a corner.
Yeah, that ball was a miskick ball, and that would have been terrible, a very terrible goal to concede. But it was just hard work from Kunto down the right-hand side. And Salim, in an attempt to clear that one, just had to do it without thinking or even expecting it to go right back at his goalkeeper. It was a bit awkward from him for that pressure by the Goldstars player there.
Emmanuel AJ will take the Goldstars corner. Sanu being policed by Jacob Amumensa. AJ goes low to Atakumi, comes through trying to find Ata, and Medeama will take possession. Here is Yawase, tries to find Kelvin Obin.
1, Asante Kotoko 0. Nation Service 0, Accra 1.
From the Goldstars midfielder, Anaba, naturally a centre-back who is playing as a defensive midfielder today. Suleiman's cross, Kelvin Obin's effort is a penalty. Referee Anafo points to the spot. Handball against Bibiani Goldstars at the TNA. "19 minutes, and Medeama have an opportunity to take the lead here. Goldstars will protest, but here we have a second look. Obin controls. It's certainly a handball.
Yeah, outstretched arm.
Outstretched arm. No questions about that. Bernard Kessie, no complaints.
And that's the call. But again, from a reverse angle, it looks a bit not like a handball to me.
I think we need to look at it again.
Yeah, from that angle, then you look at it.
The reverse angle gives you the ball striking his arm.
Exactly.
But the recently shown one doesn't point to the fact that it is a handball. But hey, Anafo close up to the incident, and Salim had an opportunity to make it 1-0 for Medeama, and he scores his 11th goal of the season. Medeama Sporting Club in the lead on 20 minutes here at the TNA. From the spot, Medeama makes it 1-0. Salim Adams, the goal scorer, his 11th of the season.
I was never in doubt from 12 yards out. And we talk about the fact that he's been the best player, but then he needed some aplomb there to hit that one. Yeah, sends it to a left top corner beyond the reach of Kobe. Kobe sees the direction. Kobe sees it, dives to the right place. But again, the power behind it, once it's from Salim Adams, you know that's going past you. He just had to direct it on target, which he does. And they've been the better side so far in this game. Yeah, questions could be raised. Lots of questions could be raised about that. But Salim Adams just got his job down.
Salim Adams have set the tone for Medeama to go all out. But for Goldstars, it's about catch up this time round. Ofori gives the ball away.
Okay. Said the name is yet, no. You look at transport to the for Ghana.
Justice
And
Arthur.
Uganda team, no name of Asante Kotoko is down by a long goal. At the folk,
Salim wins possession.
by a long goal.
He's fouled by Bernard Kessie. Free kick
31. Na said the
for
name is
Medeama.
in June. A year cross sport stadium near Kofa. Black Princesses of Ghana. Black Princesses of Ghana. Or match omo any tima di Uganda ebo yeko na yekofa ho ama no bone ho susuaso ne eho nsem nyina no yekofa ne nyina edi ebrem na musumu hu sede enema esi etie ho no mo nti de enema ekosi ya ne se ewo takwa and abosu park ne de Medeama is still leading by a long goal bibie ni Goldstars entimi enti ye mesremo yebehwe na akopie mu ewo the nation's Wembley Black Princesses of Ghana on game a womo enso ene tima didi edi Uganda bebo na akofa live feed edi phone mu edi ye enjoy game kakra bi mesa akọ na akofa de abrem.
Kelvin Opon. AJ can't keep it in. It's a throw into Medeama.
We are yet to see the quality of this Goldstars team. They've been a team that struggled on the road often, but though for a league contender, a team contender to win the title, you'd want to see some quality, even though they are poor travelers. You'd want to see some moment of magic.
Good ball from Amo Mensah to pick out Fatal Sulemana. Watch it, goes in with a strong challenge that hands Medeama a corner.
And he's already enjoying his time on the pitch down the left-hand side. He's really bumping forward, and it's just about time that Goldstars finds an antidote to all the runs he's making down there. He's really been dangerous.
Corner, Medeama. Medeama have scored 29 goals at the TNA this season and considered 19. That penalty converted by Salim Maxwell, 29th goal this season at this venue. Futi Taylor to take the bench one. It's a good corner that's caused trouble. Fatal Suleiman on the rebound. It's cleared by Boachitre. AJ gets it away. Atakumi goes past Yawase. Here comes Atakumi, but it's a good clearance by Jacob Amo Mensah. He had to be there. Right place, right time. Good interception. Corner Goldstars.
And the deadliest striker in the league. You just can't keep your eye off him, even for a second. Atakumi does it all alone. We've not really seen him much in this game so far. First real, action.
Etimi Eddie Abremo, Black Princesses of Ghana, and Tima D and so the Uganda, and Eddie Eba, but Johnny Feed, Johnny Feed, it's here, Kwakofa, Ghana King, Etimi Eddie, and almost and Uganda for no, and Eba no share Ferdinand Swa, yes, Osha Uganda team now, or more strong papa. Yes, and Mesramo, that's happiness here. And no, your court stadium near Kwakofa live feed no, etimi Eddie Abremo, Namusuma who said here, when Yama is etie or no more. Aha, ain't Osha, give no enche, give no best chassis, enche give no a bit me a started until we are national anthem no, and Nina. If you go no a Black Princesses of Ghana, or more anything near the Uganda and Ghana Premier League in this year, Medeama is leading. As the Folk is leading. Asante Kotoko is down by a long goal. Nemo near Johnny. Yenuanom ewa Accra Sports. Yenuanom Maya, Omo Ghana enim. Omo na ete Ghana enim. Omo share first leg we na second leg so omo qualify. Omo qualify say na it's a FIFA World Cup. Eno ebeko so ewo Poland no. Ye Maya ena take in charge and I say omo ena ebeko represent ye na bibia so timi. Akoso kama timi edi amaye ntimi. It's a muntina one channel. Emfa emami ewo no nti ye dane mfide ni akire mu Accra Sports fem se Martin obetima frem KT after national anthem no twegu se wo na chese matene na chese ye kwa anisa na musuma won se de enema esi etie ewo no nti de da ye koso ya ne se eni pitri sana da ye koso ye nti national anthem na ena etwagu national anthem na ena etwagu se rada tie ma no ena mo eja okono yenko fa live feed no emfa emre mo na mo se de enema esi etie o no fam se Martin obitima frame KT Black Princesses of Ghana ene on fefo Uganda national team no omo ena edi esi ni gidi ye ko Accra Sports na yafa match no full etimi edi abremo
Media Sports Taufan.
Well, the last time these two sides met was back in 2024 during the All-African Games in a game that ended 1-0 on the final Group A game. We saw the Black Princesses held by Uganda. Well, excitingly, the lady who guided Uganda to a third place finish in the All-African Games, Shea Botes, is still the lady in charge of this team. Has shown a quality over the years. Well, for the referees for today's game, Noel Echon, the Cameroonian official, should be assisted by a compatriot. Formal definitely in there. Mujayani, also one of the referees, will be assisting Noel Echon in today's game. Well, the Black Princesses in their favorite yellow outfit. And here's the starting lineup for you. They've got Belinda Maku in goal posts. Of course, coming for Kela Sapo. Precious Asante maintains her place. Dinah Amwaku, Juliet Jechiwa, and of course, Latifa Musa also having a place into his game. With Esther Samuel Linda, also the skipper of the side, retains her position together with Ivy Osei-Uchi. Agnes Yeboah, 2 goals already for this lady in this qualifiers. With Latifa Bisak retired to the bench. And there you have the two skippers. Linda also together with Agnes Nabukenya. What a lady she's been. And the Ugandans definitely clouded in that whites and the black outfits as they pose for the camera here at the 40,000 capacity at Accra Sports Stadium. So that's Uganda starting lineup. Lillian Nakia, of course, maintaining a place between the two sticks. Arach Fiona comes in. Vicky Atoromungo, of course, definitely be looking for the lady Patricia Naiga, and of course, Mary Katono. And I've already told you, Angel Oki Kikongo, definitely one of the favorites ladies for Sarah Botes into this game. But on the bench is Kabene together with Mata Babia on the bench this afternoon. What a smooth ride for Uganda as far as the qualifiers are concerned. Trash Burundi by 5 goals to 0 on aggregate. Took Zambia, and what a game it was. The Fufa Technical Stadium in Kampala. The game that ended 1-0. But the difference was made in dollar when Uganda beat them by goal to 0. Well, you're gonna be kicking from right to left in your shots. While the Black Princesses will be defending from left to right. As the game is already underway. Well, I see this Ugandan side very physical. They've got some physical presence, isn't it? But the Black Princesses will begin from the back calmly. As they hope to switch the ball up front a bit, where they've got the big ladies up front. The likes of Agnes Yeboah. But there's a big chase there for Uganda coming from Merrick Katono. And there's a chase here. Uganda pushing himself into the Black Princesses half. And currently it's okay.
Thank you very much.
Black Princesses will have to defend. It's cleared out of that danger zone. That's managed to keep it on the field. RB also. Or just telling the temple of the game. Definitely flying high here at Accra Sports Stadium. The two sides not relenting. But here was the incident where Latifa Musa cuts onto the turf on that occasion. We're gonna give it the advantage. Yes, Yadam onto the far side. That's a lovely pace there, isn't it? Coming from the Black Princesses. And it was Linda also inside the skip up the side. Well, they'll be giving a breathing space there from this Ugandan team. Quality in terms of defensive machinery. Just conceded one goal throughout his qualifiers. Well, tells you what he can do in terms of how they really defend. Well, in case you've just joined us, this is the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifier, the final round, and it's a penultimate game between the Black Princesses and the Queen Cranes of Uganda. And the Black Princess is already having a corner kick advantage because they send lots of ladies forward there inside Uganda's penalty box. That's a lovely play there. The referee, Noel Etong, definitely will not give out that one there. Oh, that is a breathtaking moment from the Black Princesses. And Uganda left off the hook. But here is the Black Princesses trying to circulate it on the right-hand side. Amwaku whips it up front, searching for Ivy Rose to find her. Here's Agnes Yeboah. And that will be a free kick advantage. But here's a corner kick. That moment, the Black Princesses thought they've taken the lead. A bit of mess up there inside the Queen Cranes penalty area. That's a very dangerous defender, isn't it? But here we got a free kick very deep in the half of Uganda with a skip on the side. We've already scored a goal in this qualifier so far. Flash it up front. It's another big opportunity, but it's been well defended. Whipped out wide. And it's the lady, Katono. You've got to really deal with that quite buck, isn't it? Nachria. And a skipper or the goalkeeper for Uganda this afternoon. Barely big balls at the back of her net. So let's see if she can really keep her extra intact here in Accra. Well, so it's a 20 advantage to the Queen Cranes of Uganda. The first set piece of the game so far. Coming the way of the ladies in the predominant white. And that's certainly going to be long throwing inside Ghana's box there, but just too strong for the skipper to pick. Agnes Nabukenya. What a lady she's been. Strong presence there. And I've scored just once. And that goal coming up against Zambia in Kadiaba. But her leadership and quality definitely has got no stains to tell. That's a lovely play, isn't it? And it's a big run from the Black Princesses. She goes down in the process. Veronica Ba. That's a great defending from Vicky. Nature Nimongo. That's an interesting name, isn't it? Nature Nimongo. She's got a lot of work to do on the left-hand side for the Ugandans this afternoon. Well, still goalless between these two sides after 5 minutes. Well, nothing separating the two sides. But it's another Ghana corner kick. This time around to be taken from the left-hand side of the Ugandan penalty area. For the fans equally here in the numbers as well. But that's a lovely swinger sent across, but well defended. And it's Nabu Kenya that skip on the side, hook him across it. But the Princess has to push forward. It's a lovely strike, isn't it? Just dangling wide of the post. And Nigeria will pick it up. No trouble spilling for the away team here. That's a very, very poor play, isn't it? For the best of touch. And the Ghanaian side will have the advantage. There's going to be a long throw-in. Oh, searching for Agnes Yeboah. Put it out to deal with the likes of the lady in the 15 jersey, Mary Katono. Whipped out wide and is well defended. That's Margaret Tujepoma. But here's Nabu Kenya. Comes off Mary Katono. And the Black Princesses are back in possession. You'll have to drive it up front from the right-hand side. You can see the physicality of the game definitely off the roof this afternoon. But it's back to Nigeria. And find a dependable defender, Barbara Anomo. That's a lovely play from Barbara Anomo. Unless trying to pick Mary Katono, that is just not having the zap of quality to be picked up by the lone striker up front. There's a bit of scrappy battle in the middle. The referee, Noah Tongo, plays the advantage to the Ghanaians. It's a big chance there. Oh my goodness. The Ghanaians not reading it quite well. With the flag staying down, that is a big opportunity. But you can see what the Ugandans are trying to do. Whipping the long bus for the big ladies up front to pick, especially for Mary Katono. And the lady in the 10 jersey, Peace Mudua, who's been running down the channel this afternoon. But there's Ghana's train advantage. And there's Julian Adiachila to pick it up. Misses everybody in the yellow, but finally finds somebody. And that person certainly is the lady in the 18 shirt, Agnes Yeboah. And the onslaught breaks down. Here's Natoro. It's a long whip inside from Natoro. Atrimongo. And it's currently out. I was trying to find Kikengo, Angel, okay. But again, the Ghanaians defending their line so well. But Atrimongo will leave it. Unless for Natoro to pick. Just a few miles beyond the halfway line inside Ghana's half. That's a long whip. But okay, will not be picked on that occasion as it rolls beyond the bar line. Just reminding you that there's the live coverage of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifier. And it's the final round as Ghana will be aiming to pick one of the 4 slots available for Africa. And same for Uganda. Also quality so far in a qualifying round. Shipping in as many as 7 goals and conceding just 1. There's a bit of stretching on the left-hand side, but Ivy also wins it. It's brought back by Latifa Musa. Picked by Japoma. Whip to the right-hand side again, but he loaded everybody, including the chap in the 12 jersey. Ivy also, but yes, Shira Boats. Botes is a South African international. Signed with the Uganda Federation back in 2023. 3 years, 1 year contract. And already her credentials are evident back in Kampala and the rest of Uganda. As we've done 10 minutes, 16 seconds already. And here's a big chance for the Black Princesses again. It's rolled out. Natoro couldn't pick it up, but here's back to Natoro. Whip down the right hand side. And it's a long whip up front. But the Ghanaians would have to do a bit of defending again. Nabu Kenya, the skipper of the side. That's a lovely touch. All fine. The chop in the 5 jersey, Barbara Anomo. And the Ghanaians going on full gear at the far left hand side. That's a very strong tackle coming in there. And he'll have to take the wind out of the ball as they calmly regroup from the back. Precious Asante looking for options. That's a lovely play now. Trying to pick Ivy Osu. Battery Mongo once again at the right place to help with that defensive mess there. As Natria picks it up. And she's got so much work to do this afternoon. Lillian Natria has been one of the dependable goalkeepers for the Queen Cranes of Uganda. No wonder once again getting the confidence of the coach. Sherry Botes this afternoon to lead the charge between the two sticks. Just Mata Papia, who started in the previous game against Zambia, being rested this afternoon. It's a tactical formation from the two coaches. Yes, Ghana's coach, 45 years old, Charles Sampson. He's got a glittering career, isn't it? Domestically and even across Europe. He spent most of his playing days in Greece and also in Sweden. Yes, Precious Asante. As the chase for the ball is on the left-hand side, it's quickly cleared. It's Dinah Amwaku once again, but Nabu Kenya, Natoro, but it's quickly flashed off her face. Then again is the lady in the head jersey. Yadomo comes to the rescue for the Black Princesses. Natoro picks it up. But the referee, Noel Etonga's got out ideas. And will give the advantage to the home side. The singing, dominant dancing continue all over the stands here. Not the best of attendance, but it is the one that can spare on this Black Princess side who are looking for their 8th global qualification. It's back to Natria. Inside the 18 yard. Picks Natoro, living dangerously there, but managed to beat Agnes Ibua to it. The two teams struggling to get hold of the ball.
肌膚現皮肽，白蘭氏冰糖燕窩100% 純天然，內外滋潤好氣息。送禮要窩心，白蘭氏燕窩。
Trying to find Abu Kenya. Back to the Black Princesses inside the center cycle. Yeah, we'll look for Ivy. Picks her. There's a big one from Precious Asante. Gets to the ball, but Atrimongo once again, the lady in the 3 jersey, arriving quickest to deal with that defensive blunder. And I've told you already, she's got lots of work to do down the right hand side. Oh, exciting stuff, isn't it? As the Black Princesses who are piling on the pressure at this juncture. Ghana needs to be careful. Yes, Musa decides to go all the way back to Jepoma, who's got a few options. She's got to scan her area and left it up. Finds Agnes Yeboah, the Jordan ladies player. Looking for Aviosu, but again, not the best of play. As Natria picks it up. Oh, great play from Uganda so far. Not perturbed by the crowd here in Accra. Are yet to concede away in these qualifiers. It is Uganda once again trying to put their arsenals together. And now Kenya will chase it down the far side. But it's Jechua closing up. And Jechua wins it. An advantage you stay with Ghana. Oh, 17 minutes played. And it's the same old story. Nothing to really smile about, especially for the fans who are here. And their numbers. Well, so just a free kick. That was awarded to Uganda a few seconds ago. That was Agnes Yeboah that cooperates, fouling Natoro on that occasion. As Ochri Nimungu finds Natoro. That's a lovely play now from the Ugandans. Was trying to hold it on the edge of the 18 yard. But the Ghanaians clearing their line again back into the center cycle. Well, let's give him a bit of work to Agnes Yeboah to do. Finds the skip on the side. Linda also gives the ball away. But Ghana will chase it as Japoma returns it back to Belinda Maku. Oh, it's between the two sticks this afternoon for the Black Princesses. Coming in for Kela Sapo, who plays for Auburn University. Well, interestingly, this squad, just one remnant of the squad that was in Ghana for the All-African Games. Yeshua Namutebe, the surviving member of that squad. So it tells you that this is completely a new side that have been put together by Cheryl Botes, the Queen Cranes coach, who was known for her style and her quality. But Agnes Yeboah giving away possession again. Yes, Adam couldn't keep hold of the ball, but Uganda will quickly take it. It's been left by Kenya for a collect to pick. Well, so far that's the chap who is coming for Kabene. Fiona Arach in a 21 jersey, who is getting ready to pick it. There's a bit of trouble here for the chap in a 10 jersey. Peace Mudua, one goal so far in his qualified campaign. As we approach the 20th minute mark. Another sunshine here in Accra. It looks like going to be a long throw in from Uganda. As Fiona whips it up front, looking for Natoro, but will not pick anybody in the white jersey. But yes, Musa needs to be very careful. Sandwiched by so many players there, and then that goes a long drive from Nabu Kenya. You don't take this learning for granted, isn't it? I've hit the woodwork a few times already in these qualifiers against Burundi. So it's a top player. Here's Samwaku looking for a bit of solace. Ghana decide to push the ball up front a bit. Whips it infield. Looking for Linda also. As they said for Agnes. Yebwa taking the time to get to the ball. Just wondering exactly what might be wrong with Ghana's forward this afternoon. A bit lackadaisical on that occasion. So Uganda will be hoping to at least take a point away from today's game. But for Ghana, that will not be the best result as they will be looking forward to the second leg back in Njeru. Of course, at the FIFA Technical Center. Or you can call it Kiriaba if you like. It's a very tight angle, isn't it? But a lot to drive into Ghana's penalty box, but a win for himself, a corner kick. The first for Uganda so far in the last 22 minutes. Been working so hard. And it's Vicky Achrumongo who lets it in. And Mark picks it up, no trouble spilling for the Black Princesses. Ghana coming for it. There's Ivy Oshi. And again, coming off. Uganda number 5, Barbara Anomo. Yes, Ivy again. Love to drift infield a bit. Looks for Musa, picks her. There's a brilliant play they're looking for. Linda also, but again, it's Natria who comes out first to pick it up. The game yet to settle. Is swinging between both sides. Here's Ivy again. That's a lovely play. A nice piece of footwork. Finds Agnes Yeboah. What's in foot structure. Finds Linda also. Can she dance? Oh, hits the woodwork. That's a real warning there from the Ghanaian skipper. Linda also. And the Queen Cranes need to be careful. What a shot there. Oh, just look at it again. Just look at it. Take your time. Got her balance. And the hit. Absolutely sublime. And only saved by the woodwork. And that's a real flash in the pan. In the last 23 minutes. Just giving Uganda a bit of wake-up call here. But they themselves have not fared bad into this game at all, Uganda. What a display from them away from home. It's Ghana's free kick. And then Japama who stands close to it as well. Julian Ajachiwa. To nobody in particular, that's a very poor decision. That's just wondering what the skipper on the side was trying to do. But we can see not happy with the way her colleagues line up for that one. Anomo, it's a long hit out to the channel. And again, that is another bizarre kick there from Uganda's number 5. As Ghana now have the advantage to take that throw in on the left-hand side. What intensity of the game, definitely one you would be satisfied about. But in terms of the chances both sides have created, it's been few. So Ghana having the most of them falling your way, evidenced by that woodwork hit by the skipper on the side. Yes, Amwaku. Wants to try to come forward a bit. That's a lovely whip looking for Precious Asante. Asante plays for Dreams Ladies in the Women's Premier League. They're part of the Northern Zone. Natoro finds Nabukenya, back to Natoro. And there's a bit of power behind the ball, but she managed to keep it on the turf. And Uganda have got advantage.
ET Sports Tao Fan. GSP 1.
One as a confirmation of the scoreline for you after 25 minutes. There's nothing to separate these two teams. But it's Ghana who've had a better goal scoring opportunity. Yes, Ivy also. Well, has got a very solid understanding with their teammates. Precious Asante. The Ghana would have to do a bit of defending now at the back. Jepoma. That's Musa. Looking for the round of a skipper. Linda also, but there's so much power behind it. And Uganda will say thank you and pick it up.
Sports Chow Fan on GSP 1 with KT.
Ghana searching for their 8th ticket. And that's a big hits there coming from Abia also, but alongside made a bit of contacts. But Lillian Nachria staying on the turf. Oh, just watch it again. This was a lovely ball dig into Uganda's penalty box. But it was the chap in the FJC was trying to close it. Natoro, but clapped it into her own goalkeeper. But that means a temporary hold up. But so far it's been good. It's been exciting football from both ends. Nothing to really worry about for Sir Botas. And for Coach Charles Sampson, a bit under pressure to get the ladies to deliver this afternoon in front of the crowd. Let's say it's temporary hold up. We'll serve us some pep talk minute. Here you can see that a bit of chit chat between the girls and the head coach. And the same for the Ugandans as well. They call it having a bit of work with the technical team. Well, Destiny, with this temporary hold up, certainly will be impacting the number of minutes that will be added on. When we hit the 40th minute mark. Well, maybe these two sides would have to flex their tactics a bit and see how they can really finish the rest of the game.
Okay, yenye adwuma ketewa bi mra yɛhwɛ Ghana Premier League first match no aban na wiye na sinetie Aduana Stars 0 Heart of Lions 0 Dreams FC 1 Asante Kotoko 0 Karora United 0 Young Apostles 0 Medeama Sporting Club 2 Babieni Goldstars 0 Nations FC 0 Hearts of Oak 1 Afei Samatters 2 Holy Stars 1 into Ghana Premier League week 31 matches no say and a first half results no is etie or no do reach more across posted Black Princesses of Ghana 0 Uganda 0 match no egusua ekoso enya sekretwa enti uhwe table no dia Medeama se ya na eye me de first match day 31 abani we na just Medeama edikan with 56 points. Goldstars total to 51 points. Afei Atupok about also 3 with 49 points. 4 Samatters 47 points. 5 Aduana Stars 46 points. 5 Dreams FC. Asante Kotoko mimu 6 Dreams FC. 7 Asante Kotoko. First half results no. Say in the city, I say call Accra Sports near Johnny Feed in the one maybe Saba.
Behind their televisions to have a glimpse of this one after Uganda will regroup from the back. Now Kenya was being searched for. The referee Noel Etong very close to it. Will give the advantage to the Ghanaians. I was just talking about the passion that is building in Uganda and what they are doing with their junior teams with a male under 17 team also qualified for the Africa under 17 AFCON. But here's Ghana's glorious opportunity there, but it's another wasted one coming from the far left hand side. Not the best of direction. And it's a chop in the 5 jersey. Julian Ajachira just failing to get to the direction on the ball right. Yes, Nabu Kenya. Katono, and here comes Uganda again. Springing into life. But again, they've given out the ball away, and Ghana would have to do a bit of chasing here. Casimere back to Achremongo on the left-hand side. Natoro here, being set with the ball, but he would have to beat Precious Asante. Beat set to it. Casimere has got a bit of work to do. Yes, Dynamwaku waits the batter, but Natoro just too strong for the opponent there. Big chance here. Nabu Kenya! And Uganda gets to hammer in the first goal here in Accra. I'll just tell you about the quality of the skipper. Second goal for her in his FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Her quality outside of the penalty box, definitely one Ghana's defense would have to worry about. And so just show a glimpse of what she can do. A promising run from Natoro. Well struck there beyond Belinda Maku. And it's Uganda that leads away from Kampala. Here's Natoro again, drawing a skipper into the picture. Ghana would have to quickly find a way to get themselves back in the game. Well, I can just tell you the smile on the streets of Kampala this evening, because it's around 7 p.m. EAT time. And here's Julian Ajacheva bringing it back a bit. Finds Japoma. Was looking for Precious Asante. But now Toro once again intercepting that one. Here's Achremongo. Finds Katono. And Ghana back in possession. Just too strong for Musa to pick. A bit of frustration setting in at this juncture for the Ghanaians. But they've got so many time on the clock here. Nothing to worry about. Here's Jechiwa. Finds Agnes Ibuaba, just too strong for her to pick. Finds Achremongo. Katono. Well, Katono with 2 goals already in this tournament. And with an assist to her name. Here's Precious Asante. And Ghana taking a big step forward here. Finds Ivy also. It's brought into the China, but it's well defended again. Nabu Kenya. Katono here again. The Torrentine chief down the left-hand side, but she's been curtailed in a trap. But just so strong for the Ghanaians to tame. Managed to keep it on the turf. Finds Natoro. Finds Nega. Nega with a long drive. The lady in the 16 jersey. Well, tells you very doubting business there. But the flag is already up. Against Agnes Ibuaba. Not played onside, but she was already offside when the ball was floated to her. 35 minutes. Or less than 10 minutes to go in this first half of the FIFA Under 20 Women's World Cup qualifier. And here comes Nabu Kenya driving for it. Stop there. Here's Musa. Lots of options down the right-hand side. Ivy also with Linda. Also on the far left-hand side. And Ghanaians will need to inject a bit of emergency into their game. Here's Samaku. There's a big chance here, but Nigeria coming out to pick it first. No trouble spilling for Uganda. The Queen Cranes having a wonderful time out here. And it's back to the penalty area of Nigeria. Lillian Nigeria taking a bit of walk. Whips it out wide. She this time couldn't pick out the big lady in hockey. Well, the Ghanaian crowd a bit silent, but not the supporters here who are really having a good party all over the stands at the far right hand side, opposite the commentary box. But here was a push from behind on Agnes Yeboah, sandwich between so many Uganda players, including Barbara Nomo. And it's a great position, isn't it? I was just talking about the fans a while ago. They're having a real party, not considering the fact that their side is down by goal to nil, unless they've got belief that the Black Princesses can float their way back into the game. And it's Linda also with his free kick. And it's Uganda erecting the three ladies wall here. That's out the penalty box. Can it be taken well here? There's a lovely hit there, but again, just miles away from the map of the goal post. A bit disappointing there. With the skip, at least he's got some quality in terms of a shot. Yes, Atrimongo drifting in field. Natura Ghana chasing it. Fiona. Nega. That's a lovely back flick. That couldn't really work there. Ghana will try to come forward. It's a big chance. Agnes Yeboah chasing it. But Barbara Anomo and Ghana will have a corner kick advantage. Well, if it says this way, it means lots of talking in the dressing room at halftime, especially for Coach Charles Sampson and for Sarah Botes. She'll just be telling the ladies to keep working hard. That's another corner kick advantage for the Black Princesses. 39 minutes. As we look to approach the 40th minute mark here. It's a short one taken. Linda also, that's a wasted opportunity. Atrimongo hits it out wide, but there's nobody in the white to chase it. Juliana Jachiwa, not in the head to take it at all. Change the direction of play to the right hand side. And again, it's another way for Ivy also to do. Decides to just kick it. Not a bad idea, but given the angle, it was always going to be difficult to find a target. Yes, Barbara Amono. Well, talk about Barbara Amono. She plays for Senua Girls. And I tell you what, this Ugandan team is made up of the Noah girls and the likes of the ladies who play for Kawimpe, Muslim ladies, dominant in this Sarah Bote squad. It tells you that the factory line of this Ugandan team has been that sent to Noah side. And they're showing their promise this afternoon. Quality in defense, quality in midfield, and quality in attack options.
Sports Talk Fun on GSP1 with Sir Martin.
Well, Fiona will be electing herself to take this throwing for the Queen Cranes of Uganda. Not the best of throwing. Quickly brought out. And the advantage, swinging in the opposite direction makes that the Black Princesses who will be taking it. Whipped inside. And it's Veronica Bar. But here's Chechiwa. Find the lady in the edge, Jesse Yadam. Precious Asante getting ready for it. Comes into the fray. Trying to drift in field a bit. Okay, not the best of hits there. Musa. But it's Natoro who picks it up. Will take a few steps up front, find Nabu Kenya. Natoro. The referee, Noah Etong once again. Let's spot it. The fact that one of the Ghanaian ladies is lying on the turf. And it's the lady in the edge, Yadam, who seems to be in some big trouble. Also, that's Latifa Musa. Well, it takes a bit of a touch there. Well, it's from the boat of Natoro. 42 minutes here. And Alex, we have a goal to reminisce here at Accra Sports Stadium. Definitely coming from the skipper of the side. Agnes Nabu Kenya. On the drive from outside of the 18-yard.
Media Sports Talk Fun. GSP1.
Oh, she's good to continue with the game. Well, Barbara Amono will start this all over for Uganda. As she should play to the right-hand side to find Fiona Arach. Back to Amono. Needs to be careful there. Agnes Yeboah just taking the eyes off the ball. Few seconds. Well, a bit of confusion there. Who is taking it? Will it be Ghana's advantage? And assistant referee will leave it for Uganda to take. A bit of touch there. The referee, Noah Letong, will have nothing of that as advantage. Will be taken by the Black Princesses as it stands as they chase for that equalizer before the halftime break. Well, the Cameroonian referee once again giving the Black Princesses the advantage as they try to see if they can level matters before the halftime whistle. But what a moment we've seen so far. You can see that post from behind. Barbara Mono, the culprit on that occasion. Well, 44 minutes. This time, the fourth official will be taking a look at a watch, and that of Noel Etong as well to see the number of minutes to be added on to this game. But there's Ghana's free kick. Well taken. Nigeria once again equal to the task, picks it up with no trouble spilling at all. It's a bit problematic how this Ghanaians take those free kicks or set pieces just close to the goalkeeper. And it'll be difficult for any of them to hatch onto and make anything exciting out of it. Natoro will find Achimunungo. Also, there's 3 minutes of additional time here.
3 additional minutes have been added to the game.
Katono trying to force that one, but the Ghanaians have got that idea still with it. Force to Barbara Mono, but it's a free kick that has been awarded to Esther Samoa Yadam. Just inside the center cycle. The referee asking that has been taken to the right position. There's a touch there. And the Ghanaians will have to quickly cycle the ball around. Caress it. Here's Musa. comes into the fray. Jechiba not the best of it, isn't it? But managed to find someone. That's a lovely play now. Yes, Ivy. Oh my goodness, he just blasted wide. That's a big chance there, falling away of the Ghanaians. But there's some loads of pain. Yes, Ivy also has been quality down the side all afternoon. But again, we'll not get opportunity to put that one at the back of the net. But this was a glorious opportunity. So many questions mark about how the Ghanaians deal with the ball when it reaches the final third. It has been a trouble this afternoon for them. But it's a lady who plays for Dream Ladies here in Ghana. Oh, so sits on the turf. In some big trouble there as the medical team attends to it. Ivy also struggling to make it onto a fit, but will limp a bit. You know, she could have done better with that ball. But just fluffed the opportunity away.
Sports Taufan. GSP1.
Well, 2 minutes of the additional 3 minutes have been exhausted. As Atrimongo will bring this one forward for Uganda. Now Kenya, that's a lovely play from the skipper on the side. Dominating here. Midfield, exerting authority. Physical presence. Well, Ghana will get opportunity to whip in this free kick from the right-hand side. And the question hasn't really been about whether Ghana have been served with lots of such pieces. The question has been about how they finish in those opportunities that they create themselves. It's just been a bit distasteful how they deal with it in the final third of the pitch. Well, the 3 minutes of additional time have been exhausted. Yes, Ghana is throwing. That's a lovely thing there. Again, it's been flashed out. Ghana piling some pressure on the quick race of Uganda to see if they can get that equalizer before heading into the dressing room. Precious Asante sensing the ground, but not the best as it's been rolled out by Nabu Kenya. And that certainly concludes the first 45 minutes by the Cameroonian referee, Noel Etong. What an exciting football we've seen.
Okay, okay, yenja chambium na yema makwaba famra hasi. The tiani say first 45 minutes no baniwi ye na amanieni nyina ye tiawa. Yes, enti yebesa dane mfidie nani. Okay, mame checha mubium na the tennis first 45 minutes no abaniwe our Accra Sports Stadium. Black Princesses of Ghana and Shebi Sanso and Uganda omo asheba ko mesem we under 20 FIFA a World Cup final a qualifying run no ti na sa penisi etie enti mesremo yebekọ yebekọ takwa. Yes, enti yebekọ takwa na afi yakọ akọhwe de ekoso ewo ho no. Mesremo de tie ne se udioni achiemu otakwa ho ejetuato enya senketo akra. Ghana Premier League match day 31. Medeama is leading Babiani Goldstars 2-0. Ye kotakwa ne akwakofa second 45 minutes na edi abra. Emma no under 20 FIFA World Cup qualifier. The Ebebo no 2017 or Poland no last qualifying run no Black Princesses of Ghana 0 Uganda 1. First 45 minutes now has just ended. Ye ko takwa and Aboso Park near Kwakofa Medeama any team and so Eddie Baby any Goldstars game no second 45 minutes Eddie name Asante Kotoko Ishebi Sanso team and so Eddie Dream Sets 1 had to poke 1, Nation Service 0. Matches no, ye point ye ba count semina eda ye Kotoko. Ye Kotoko, ye ba ye no more NTP. Say from St. Martin, obeti my friend Katie. Medeama 2, baby any Goldstars 0. Ye Kotoko and Aboso Park near Kwakufa, second 45 minutes, no 80 me Edia Bray from St. Martin, obeti my friend Katie, and Coupon Shan count say, woni ye shake Medina Bibias, oh share, na all like ye. Na Bibiaso Ekoso kama ye Kotoko ebesamba.
Atakumi.
We've gone past the hour mark here at the TNA. Medeama lead by those 2 goals scored by Salim Adams in the first half. One from the spot, one from the free kick. So, I think I guess right. Medeama will respond to those substitutions. They have so much quality on that bench. And Fuzi Taylor, after that trip to Turkey on trials with Gostepe, he makes way. He's really played well. It's been the usual Fuzi Taylor, nothing to show in terms of fatigue or a lack of desire.
That calm figure, the playmaker, natural playmaker on the ball, just so calm.
Kelvin Obin wants to make way. So in comes Derek Fojo and Kelvin Nkrumah. And this is where Ibrahim Tanko will be switching to the wing play. Will be very much dependent on the skill and the dexterity of these 2 wingers, Fojo and Nkrumah. Salim with a drive and it's straight into the stands. Goal kick.
Yeah, from Salim Adams' range. This time is a dead ball situation. It's it in motion. Would require lots of skill to get that one down and on target. I talk about the substitutions made by Brian Tanko and leading 2-0. You bring on 2 of the fastest wingers. It tells you what you're trying to do now. Let's just put our wingers on the ball often. Let them cause some havoc. Let's buy ourselves some time as the clocks notate.
What that means is that Fatal Sulemana will now be limited to those defensive duties and allow Fojo to take up the responsibility on the wing. Here comes Kessie for Goldstars. It's a good clearance from Mubarak Yusuf. Now Yawase will take over. Jack Basu to Yawase. Nkrumah is shot late for that ball, but there was a late tackle on Nkrumah by Bernard Kessie.
He's not really been there, Bernard Kessie. That's an attacking-minded player we saw during this time at Accra Lions. Either at number 9 or at number 10 for you, but today he's really been limited to a makeshift position at the left back, and we're not really seeing him set forward, in this game. And again, you have Fojo playing down the right-hand side with him, and it would really be an interesting matchup.
"65 minutes at the Takwa and Abuaso Stadium. Medeama 2, Goldstars 0. Is a top liner on a Sunday special in the Ghana Premier League. Good ball to find Derek Fojo. Fojo finds Fatal Sulemana. Salim is calling for it. He gets the ball back to Sulemana. All the way to Jacob Amumensa. He finds his captain in the middle of the park, Mubarak Yusuf. Now here is God knows Jack Basu. He's aiming at Osei, but Kessie has the ball down to Kelvin Nkrumah. Mano Mante for Medeama. Here is Abdul Salam. Twisted and turning pass upon. Sanu. Nkua. He's got a Nkua goes on the left foot. He misses the post by a whisker. Goldstars will appeal for a corner. Referee Anafo strongly disagrees with their call for a corner kick.
There was a swift counter-attacking play, and It was Sanu who had the ball, and Atakumi had himself open up a bit. There was enough space there, but then he finds Nkoa just through the legs of Amomensa, just inches away.
There is Anaba. Now Nkoa. Onto the path of Atakumi. We've seen little of Atakumi in today's game. All the pressure on him to score the goals, but it's not happened this afternoon. And here is Sanu. Checks onto Kessie. Kessie swings in across. Easy catch for Felix Che. No problems for the Medeama shot stopper.
We talk about him not really pumping forward, and the only time he does that wasn't just the best of deliveries, straight into the arms of Che. And you think should be enough support on the left-hand side for Kessie. A potent attacker during his days at Lions. He gives you a lot in those attacking areas, but not today. We've not really seen him bumping forward often.
Good touch from Salam to find Kelvin Nkrumah. Medeama bumping forward. Here is Kelvin Nkrumah. He goes on a solo run. It's a good save by Kobe. It falls to Fojo right inside the box. He's got to watch it right to be. Here is Derek Fojo twisting and turning around the box. Sulemana comes in with support, but Fojo hangs on. It is still Fojo. He returns the ball to Salim Adams. God knows Jack Basu. Manuel Mante. Nkrumah to Mante. Good 1-2. Here is Kelvin Nkrumah. Swings in across. Stopped by Ofori. With a cutback. And Anaba miskicks the ball. It goes outside. It's a Medeama corner. The pressure is on Goldstars. With Medeama in search of the third goal.
Yeah,
that will seal the deal for them.
The substitution working to perfect effect. Just look at that. The first hit, Kobe goes down. The ball takes a ding, but he just manages to get his fist on it. Just pummels it away. And again, the danger is still there. The strings pace by the wingers. And that's what you'd always expect if you have Fojo, Kelvin Nkrumah, attacking on either flank. You would always need to keep an eye on them.
A lot of thinking to do on that Goldstars bench. Mind you, they are without their substantive head coach. That's the early opportunity that fell to Kelvin Nkrumah. That block from Ofori. He went for a second time trying to cut it back, but Anaba had an outstretched leg just coming off for a corner to Medeama.
Many yellow shirts, but then that central presence of Fojo just waiting to just hit that one on target.
Fatal Sulemana to take the Medeama corner. Fatal swings one to the far post. Jack Basu was aiming for a spectacular that eluded him, and Goldstars will be on the offensive. Here is Razak Sanu. Lovely skill by AJ. Surging forward, but he loses possession. Yawasek gives possession away, but it's a handball against Foster AJ.
And it's all about decision making now, especially in the final third for Goldstars. They've not really had too many entries, but then as and when they've been there, it's either a 40 pass or just something just goes wrong for them. At this point, there was a 4v2. They're expecting a good ball to a teammate who is a bit open, and that's a frustration for Atakumi today.
It's 70 minutes at the TNA. Medeama 2, Goldstars 0. Here is Derek Fojo to Fatal Suleiman. A lovely play from Fatal. Cuts it back. Here is Kelvin Nkrumah. It's a good block by Ofori. Salim with a drive, and it goes wide. It's a goal kick. Medeama on fire.
Yeah, they have their foot on the pedal now. They are full of steam now. They are making the Goldstars defense work. They are putting them on their toes. They are not making them sleep. It's one shot after the other. You sense there could be a third one in this one for Medeama. They have their tails up, especially after the introduction of Fojo and then also Kelvin Nkrumah.
The possibility of getting another goal very much on the high. Don't forget, they beat Kotoko by 4 at this venue, Medeama. They've only lost once here to Hall United, who have since decided not to continue playing in the Ghanaian top flight. Only a few days ago, the GFA made a big announcement suspending them from the Ghanaian top flight. and they've been asked to return the 1 million Ghana cedis given to them at the start of the season. They would go to second division when their ban is over. That's some trouble for Hoho United to deal with.
They call those huge demands, huge ones for them.
Here is Kelvin Nkrumah for the Mauve and Yellow to Salim Adams, who is on a double. Jakasu to Mubarak Yusuf. Lovely turn from Salim, but the pass intercepted by Kelvin upon Kessie. Yeah, I'll say in possession for Medeama. Here comes Kelvin Nkrumah to God knows Jakasu. Tries to find Fojo, intercepted by Boachitre. Nkua on his bike. He's got Sanu Razak on the right side. Nkua hangs on, goes through the middle, and is stopped by Manuel Mante. Calm defending by Medeama.
And Edestotre not really happy with that decision making again, not going their way.
First AJ goes down as a free kick for Bibiani Goldstars. AJ has brought some bite into the attacking play of Bibiani Goldstars.
And he's seeing most of the balls now for Goldstars, but again, once they enter the final third, it boils down to that quality pass. It boils down, to finding that teammate in open space, and they've not really done it. But yeah, a bit of a hard tackle there.
Bernard Kessie is in trouble here. He doesn't seem to be fit enough to continue the game. As Goldstars make another change, Amon Kote will be introduced in for Razak Sanu. Samuel Champon also takes the place of Bernard Kessie.
And perhaps the substitution of Sanu could change the way they approach the offensive play now. Give you the Goldstars.
Goldstars free kick. Gideon Anaba steps forward. It's a powerful drive that doesn't trouble Medeama. It's a goal kick.
They would always go for power from that distance. Anaba, right on and Zuman, really played his role so well in that DM position this afternoon. Again, gets that one over the wall, but it always requires great skill to put it on target, especially if that one has to beat Felix Che.
That's clumsy from Foster J. He gets a yellow card for his troubles. He only came off the bench to attract a yellow card for Foster J. I was only talking about him a while ago, that he's brought some bite into the attacking play of Medeama, of Goldstars.
So he has. Well, there's the energy there, yeah, of the ball. And he goes for the ball, but leaves an awful lot on Fatal Suleimana.
"75 minutes.
Okay.
Medeama hanging on to Salim Adams' 2 goals.
Okay, Mr. Ramo, Yanko Accra Sports Stadium na Yanko fa Black Princesses of Ghana and Uganda game in the second 45 minutes na almost starting Yanko fa amanabo and fa emremo. Still Ghana 0, Black Princesses of Ghana 0, Uganda 1. Yako fa game no diabe.
Shot to pick it. Jachira needs to be very careful. As Uganda come forward, there's a big round there from the Ugandans. Crossing the ball, looking for Nabu Kenya, but again, the Guardians jump Palmer who comes across it. I was just telling you, that's Peace Madua in a tangent who is just running across it. And it's Uganda's corner as they throw in so many wide sets into Uganda's penalty area. And it's the lady Naiga who decides to pick this one. Born in Etebe, but Naiga, that's a poor hit there from the corner side of Ghana's left-hand side, but it's a big chase here. It's a chap who's just coming. Well, it's lucky to show a call. Prince Lamenta wins the first advantage for Ghana in the second half department. Well, let's see if the substitution done by Coach Charles Sampson can inject a bit of emergency into this team. Katono once again, but bits into it, and Ghana have the advantage. But referee, a talk equally, whistling in favor of the host nation. And a bit of warning there for Lilian Abukenya. The skip up the side, 2 goals for her. That's the danger lady you need to really keep your eyes on. As Ghana whips it in. Looking for Jessica Apia, who's just been thrown in because Ghana needs a bit of creativity at the far right-hand side.
做生意唔夠快，下一秒已經俾人淘汰。由一間本地初創。
Also, but the flag is already up. The flag is already up, isn't it? That's a lovely play there. But the assistant referee to Muriel Mujaine from the DRC, already lifting a flag. You know, some other lovely movement there. Oh, the Ghanaians a bit frustrating for them if they're not able to find the back of the net within the first 20 minutes. It starts on a very promising note. But deep into the game is where the worry is for this young, talented squad. Natria is a long whip out, looking for Nabu Kenya, couldn't pick her, but picks Linda also. She's got Agnes Yeboah to her left hand side, but is well read by the Uganda defense. Showing a bit of physicality there is Yada, looks for Apia. As Natoro has a lot of work to do on the left hand side. Very agile anytime. She's stressing for it. Very diminutive, isn't it? But yeah, it's another one floated across. Looks everybody. And the final touch there from the lady in the 18, just say Agnes Yeboah. Absolutely nothing to write home about, but it's kept on the turf. And finally, Ghana has good advantage. Unless to whip and destroy it from the far right hand side. Quickly taken. Here's Amwaku, but there's nobody there to make good use of it. Ghana piling on the pressure in the last 4 minutes. And Uganda doing the defending. Ajay Palmer, Ghana needs to be careful not to waste so much time on the ball. As this one has been flashed out. Well, in case you just joined us, this is the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers, Poland 2026, and it's Uganda having the advantage on the score sheet. And it's Nabu Kenya's goal really separating the two sides. So here's the moment. Prince Lamenta was giving that knock from behind. And Ghana awarded with a free kick. Very acute angle. Very close to the bar line. We'll talk about Linda also scored from a corner kick set piece. And it's a big opportunity for the Ghanaian skipper to see what she can do with this one. Plays for Pimville Qualities in the northern zone. in the Ghana Women's Premier League as they push so many ladies up front. It's Lillian Natria who's got a bit of work to do, as well as a defense led by Barbara Anomo, as well as Vicky Atrimongo, the youngster who have been very, very exciting to watch on the right-hand side this afternoon. Yeah, it's floated across, but that's a poor decision from the skipper of the side. Was just going for goal herself. That was a bit too selfish. You don't do that at this point where you're lacking behind by goal to nil. She could have done better. Lots of channels for her to push that ball into it, but she decided to go for the solo effort, ends up fluffing it. But yes, Agnes Yeboah for the Black Princesses. And it's been well dealt with. There's Barbara Anomo once again coming to the rescue of the Queen Cranes of Uganda. As we've done 51 minutes. And Uganda back in possession. And it's Peace Maldua who puts that one out. The advantage stays with the Black Princesses. Ghana chasing for that equalizer. Amwaku has got a lot of channels. Was looking to pick Jessica Pia. But again, it's falling Natoro and the referee, Noale Tong, once again giving an advantage to the Ghanaians this afternoon. Well, just watch it again. Very forceful attacking there, coming from Uganda's number 8, Desire Katesi Natoro. And there's 2 players behind it, Linda. And then the centre back, Dinah Amwaku. But he tries to skip out the side to take it. Well, let's see what he can make of this set piece. Ghana already got 6 goals in this World Cup qualifiers. Goes for the short pass there. And the crowd is a bit disappointed, but yes, Ghana lacking around here. Preslom ends up dazzling away to the traffic of one shot, ends up giving it away. Here's Japoma. Natoro once again reading her line so well. And as Marco picks it up, Ghana coming for it from the left channel. Just struggling to get foothold of the ball this afternoon. Naiga, not the best of play. Nabu Kenya, they need to really keep the eyes on this lady. Katono, and the flag is already up. You don't play those 2 ladies into those pocket of spaces. Katono and Nabu Kenya, they'll certainly be punishing you. Well, Mary Katono, 2 goals for her in the qualifiers. At pace with the skipper, Agnes Nabukenya. They have been the tormenting shape this afternoon. Really tormenting Ghana's defense right from the blast of the whistle. Yes, Kidongo. Okay. It's Ghana who is regrouping from the back. It's a bit boring there. The second half department of the game. Not quite exciting as what we saw in the first 45 minutes. Marred by so many set pieces, so many stoppages here in Accra. But it's Ghana's free kick. And it's Samuako to take it. Decides to change direction of play. Finds Jachiwa. There's lovely play. Agnes Yeboah goes down in the process. Wins a sympathy of the referee. And we are just of the game so far flashed out to Uganda's number 21, Fiona Arach. That's a lovely piece of skill. Just too smart for Fiona to pick up. Well, so Agnes Yeboah may not be staying on to have a sight of this free kick as Jennifer Dawa gets ready to come in. Jennifer Dawa, who plays for one of the teams in the Ghana Premier League, plays for Epiphany Warriors. And here she comes in. Charles Samson enjoyed a bit of quality into her attacking machinery this afternoon. That's a lovely play! And Ghana equalizes! What's the way to get back into the game? And it's Priscilla Benson, the lady who came in the second half, definitely pushed one back for the Ghanaians. Well, just look at it from the skipper. Lovely delivery and lovely header to beat Natria to it there. Taking a tally so far in the tournament to 2 goals. Perfect delivery and a perfect goal from a perfect striker. And Ghana back in his side. Well, let's see now. That goal certainly sprinkling a bit of life into this stadium here. Jennifer Piachesis it down the far right hand side, wins it. Very diminutive, very quality, comes back. Big chance there. And again, the referee, Emmanuel Etang, certainly watching it there, but just tell you, the temperature of the game have just skyrocketed there with that equalizer. Well, here's it. Jessica Pierre. And it's a lady in the 17th jersey that was looking to do the overhead kick. Who's just coming, Sarah Nyako. Well, that's a big troubles for the Ghanaian side with Linda Owusu taking to the turf. And it just tells you that the Ghanaian fans finding their voice after 58 minutes. Your side is back into the game. Ghana certainly working their way back after that jittery first 45 minutes. That saw Uganda interestingly impose themselves onto the opponent. But Ghana needs goals in this game because certainly if it stays or if it's level after the second leg, we'll be looking at our away goal rule. So certainly the Ghanaians will need to get some goals here. And for Uganda, they will have to also increase their tally unless to stay safe in this qualifiers, especially with their away goal rules. If it happens that they must be introduced to separate them. But the singing, drumming and dancing continues in the stand. Especially for the Ghanaian fans who have just found their voice. Yeah, the Uganda fans in the less majority here definitely are playing away from home. Then you expect the same attendance back at the Kiriaba Stadium in Kampala. An injury when the return leg happens somewhere next week. But at least is the skip of the side being stretched off. And the technical team will have to find a way to see if they can find a replacement for the skipper of the side who pull off that trigger from that free kick spot to get the side back into the game.
Player number 21 for Uganda, Fiona Arach.
Gulesi is currently out. A train advantage for the Black Princesses. But Yachiba has to take it back. Juliana Yachiba, one of the ladies who play for the Black Maidens. Also looking for a qualification to the next under 17 Women's World Cup. Also part of the squad. Yes, Nabu Kenya. Nodua again giving out that ball. Joshua again finds Prince Lamensa. Ghana on the right foot here. There's a big chance they're looking for Prince Lamensa, but again, Uganda really defending their heart out there. And it's leading the 5 jersey Barbara Anomo once again coming to the rescue of the Queen Cranes of Uganda. Really so well and cutting off the supply. 61 minutes and it's all even here. Sarah Nyaku on the best of hits. And you can see the Ghanaian assistant coach there in your shots. You would not love to be in your shoes here. Kotansin Paka. Well, yes, Amwaku once again trying to find Jessica Pierre, but will not get to her because Natoro has got it all covered for Uganda as they try to push for it from the far side. Long hits there looking for Katono. Katono giving a bit of marking there from Ajepoma and it's whipped out for a train advantage. Oh, the Ugandans are a bit of a worry anytime they trusting for it. Great physical presence. Nabu Kenya. Oh my goodness, but Ghanaians living dangerously once again at the back. The results here have been very significant for that return leg. Whipped up front, finds Prince Lamensa, who made a real difference for Ghana against South Africa. Nabu Kenya, well tamed up, and raised the sympathy of the referee as well. And it definitely means that Uganda beginning to push the Black Princesses into their defensive shell this afternoon. After down 63 minutes. There's a free kick outside of the 18 yard, somewhere 35 out yard. And Uganda have got a real opportunity to see if they can work the team inside. Nabu Kenya going for the long drive again and then just missing the post by inches. She's got a power, isn't it? She's got a stinger inside that her left foot. Agnes Nabu Kenya. Oh, she plays for Kawempe Muslim Ladies in Uganda. That's been a real leader at the back. And a real leader into this game. So the Black Princesses will push it up front a bit from the far right hand side, but Nabu Kenya will pick it up. Yes, Dawa drops it. The shoulder a bit to pick. Jachiwa. Yes, Dawa. The Epiphany Warrior players. Built it in, but it comes off the chest of Naturo. But she managed to keep it. Yada. Yes, up here. A bit of tricky inside her. Yes, up here. Beats everybody. Drifting a bit. There's a big chance. Oh my goodness, that is a very feeble one. Coming from Yada. Not the best of it, isn't it? Yes, the Yada. No place for Army Ladies. That's a lovely play. And there's Ajapoma once again, the centre back, who comes out of a shell to help with our defensive duties after down 64 minutes. And it's Peace Madua with that 8 color straight into the waiting arms of Belinda Maku. Less than 25 minutes to go. And it's all square here. Yes, Tower.
5
coders. Ready to build more? Meet Base 44.
Natoro once again doing the business, but yes, Peace Budua stopped in the track as well, picked by Jachiwa. Seconds back to Dina Amuaku, who whips it out long to pick Jessica Pia, stopping his track. That's a bit of great work, footwork there. Picked by Oki, finds Nabu Kenya. They'll like to use the middle. That's brought back to Dawa. Tense inside Hemaka. Well, she's got ability to go. It's Fiona Ouch. Well, it's really struggling to take Jennifer Dawa here. The crossing comes in. It's a perfect header, but again, it's the goalkeeper who comes out, Lillian. Natria who comes out to pick it. Well, this was a crossing that came in a few seconds ago, looking for the header of Prince Lamensa, but again, it's Lillian Natria who comes out to pick it up. As Ghana gets ready to throw in so many ladies this evening. Uganda yet to make any substitution. Uganda aiming for their first tickets to the global tournament. Well, I tell you what, they have really shown why they should be picking one of Africa's 4 slots in terms of quality. Well, looks like the skipper of the side, Linda, also will not be returning onto the field, and the place will have been taken by Latifa Bisek. And Uganda equally preparing substitution, with Kabene getting ready to come in. Well, that's the confirmation of substitution for you. Abisek in. Linda also out. Go Ghana. This lovely play. It's a quick play now. Ghana. Can they get a second? This a bit of Jennifer Dawa. Can she go past the marker? Tense it in, but again it's Naturo. It's rather Barbara Moore who it is. Tense away that danger. And Ghana really not getting to their grove. And it's so difficult for the Queen Cranes of Uganda to really tame them. Now finding their dancing boat in these qualifiers. It's Ghana's corner kick to be taken in by Jachiwa. Ghana miscued by everybody, but there's a run on at the far post, and it's Barbara Mona who picks it up as Prince Lamensa tried to close this in, and it's back to Ghana's territory. That's a lovely play, isn't it? Just too strong, but the lady in the night just managed to keep it on the turf. Lots of work to do. And the flag is up as well. The advantage will stay with the Black Princesses. Well, it's Achibongo. I was trying to push it back a bit. So you can understand why Jachiwa will also want to bring it forward. Ladies the referee, Noah Letong, having a final decision to make there. Well, it's a big opportunity. That's a very important territory for the Black Princesses to take. It's bent inside. Well, taking, and again it's naturally, I hope picks it up. Great goalkeeping. And it's a Uganda shot stopper, proving why Sarah Boltes has given her the nod ahead of the other goalkeepers in this qualifiers. She's not got the height, but she's got the hands, isn't it? Kikongo Oki. And Ghana running out of danger. 70 minutes. We've got 20 minutes left in the fixture. But here's the moment. Kigongi, okay, bumping into a marker. We're gonna give it that advantage. So lots of substitution now coming for Uganda. With Imelda Kasere going off. And we have two players coming in. Kabene has just come in, as well as Sumaya Nalumu have also been introduced into the game. And Amona will have to do a bit of defending because you need to just keep your eye on Jessica Pia on that far right hand side. She's a real danger lady.
19 minutes of soccer play gone so far. Let's say 1-1. Substitution for Team Uganda.
And it's the Black Princesses trying to come forward, but it's Uganda doing a bit of defending work here. And here's Shara Boltes, the former Bayana player. Once upon coach the Uganda the 20 side.
Out from Team Uganda.
Showing a quality.
Mary Katono. Player number 7E for Team Uganda. Player number 10 out. Peace Madua out. Sumaya.
Well, let's see what the likes of Sumaya Kabene brings into this game. As Ghana transfer it from the middle.
Player number 13 out. Imelda Kamasiri out.
Here is
African qualifies FIFA U-20 Women's World Cup.
well, here is Uganda Chelsea looking for that way to retain their lead. And it's the lady in the 11 jersey who goes to the ground. Kabene with a turn pointing to the corner kick spot. And the fans in absolute disagreement to that decision. 73 minutes. And a classic showdown here. And it's not stopping it. And yes, Arturo Bongo outside from the 18 yard. Going for that long hit. And the right back. What a chops it's been. Vicky Achrumongo, who plays for Amos College. I like you to be enjoying her 17 minutes as she stays on to the final way still. Have enjoyed 180 minutes in the two previous fixtures already. Well, yes, Uganda's bench. A bit of worrying faces there. But they've got some free kick. That's a lovely play. The number 2 have also been flashed in. Jenna Burungi. That's Burungi leaving it for the chap in the 16. Naiga, but Ghana would have to work their defensive line again. Taking so much time to clear their line. And it's 10 away by Kabene. No, Sylvia Kabene. Very sharp, very athletic up front. And Uganda with a real opportunity to see if they can get themselves back in front. Oh, there's a bit of water break. And the scoreline tells the story of this game. It's 1 apiece here at the Crassport Stadium. FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers between the Black Princesses and the Queen Cranes of Uganda. With live production coming through from the GFA Communication Department. So a lot of games happening on the continent as well. The likes of Tanzania, Nigeria are taking each other. So this certainly will be the last pep talk here. And both teams need the result badly, especially for the Black Princesses. Coach Sampson needs the result because the FIFA Technical Center in Injury is such a dreaded place to play against this Queen Cranes of Uganda. They know how to grab result out their backyard. Certainly player regime as the players make their way back onto the turf. And you already know that Uganda have got a corner kick. And it's Vicky Achumongo, the chap in the 3 jersey, who is taking this one. Yes, Vicky. That's a poor ball sent across. Picked by the Ghanaians, but it's a player line on the turf. That's a strong challenge coming in. And it's on Jennifer Dawa, the player who's just coming in the second half. Just look at the run and look at it. Just crashing or planting her feet into Jennifer's one. "77 minutes. And it's just 30 minutes left in normal time. Then it's Agnes Nabukenya who opened the scoring, where Prince Lamens cancelling it since she came in. Here's Samwaku, whips it up front. Nice footwork, but it's picked up by Uganda. Just in the presence of the referee. And it's Katona who goes to the turf. Yes, another hot chase. Press Lamensa. Took her eyes off it a bit. And yes, Jennifer now, but a big chase is on here on the right hand side. All intercepted. Well, it's a similar situation against South Africa when they held the Black Princesses here. So a 2-0, only for them to go away and do the business. But it's a big round here. Prince Lamensa. Twisting and turning. Prince Lamensa. And ends up giving the ball away. And the fans really frustrated out there. That was a clear ball on goal. And they need to really just keep the account. That's a lovely touch. Adam finds a skipper. That's a different to skip out the side since Lena also having retracted of the game. That's Precious Asante also giving the ball away. And they would have to do a bit of chasing here. Here's Edge Palmer. Jechiwa finds Dawa. A lovely idea, but just rolling out for a twin advantage. And the referee ensuring that the advantage stays with the Black Princesses. Well, it's a free kick that are given to them. Oh, send across. That's a bit of awkward kick there. But it's picked by Jessica Apia. Draws it back. Now Kenya hits, she's got a power. And the game having hotted a bit. So far not a bad showing from the ladies in the 16 jersey. Patricia Mega. And of course number 17, Kikongo Angel Oki. They've added so much presence to Uganda's midfield this afternoon. That's the lady in your shot, Naiga in the 16 jersey. Glory clock, 80 minutes. Just 10 minutes left. Looking at where I sets from the commentary booth. There's a bit of complaints happening, especially from the Ugandan technical bench, not happy with something. Just wondering what exactly it might be. Yes, Yadom being taken off. Maybe they were just complaining about the time wasting by the Black Princesses. But here games resume. Is whipped inside. Tower looking for Presla Mensah. Yes, Mensah, that's a way to pick it up. Love hits there. But Jennifer Dow, can she pick it? Oh, struggle to really keep it on the turf. That's so much power behind it. For this lady in the 3 years to really keep on the turf. As Uganda regroup from the back, and it's Natoro with a long whip out, looking for the lady in the 7 jersey who's just coming, Sumaya Nalomu. He's well defended again. It's Jachiva coming across it, unless to avert the danger. There's a FIFA Under-20 World Cup qualifiers as Fiona Arach gets ready to take this one, but at advantage. Equally staying again with the Cranes. The Queen Cranes of Uganda, who are really piling the pressure at the moment. Not feeling the intensity of playing away from home. The second meeting between these two sides in 2 years. With the first one ending in a 1-1 at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. When a guy up. Well, he's scoring that one with Abdullah Mukarama equally. Yes, Marco picks it up. That's a clever ball there to look for the fate of Kabene. They receives onto a chest, but it's such a very difficult angle, especially with the imposing pressure of Kikungo Oki. Yeah, looking for a bit of options. Finds one in Amwaku. But again, Jessica Pia's got her legs. Jessica Pia goes to the ground. Well, Bramono just lucky that Jessica Pia.
想講就鬱悶，去做運動，飲杯嘢 relax 下。
Also should have been a bit disastrous. But just look at it. Very clever way to defend. And it's right now Vicky Achurubongo. Got herself into the office, booking the process. That's a very edgy around there from the smart winger. Confirmation of the yellow card for you, for Vicky Achurubongo. As Ghana get ready to take this free kick. And there's a chap in the 5 jersey, Juliana Jachiwa, who plays for Somanya Road Sisters in Ghana's first division. Well, let's see what the Black Princesses make of this one. As they push so many bodies into Uganda's penalty box. 84 minutes. And that's another poor play from the Ghanaians. And it's Juliana Jachiwa just not having a day, and you can see it's written all over her face. It's end-to-end stuff here in Accra. Hot chase. Dana Mokwa reaches it first. That's a bit of safety. Yes, Ghana on the right foot there. Jessica, Peter Maka to it. Jessica, big chance! And Ghana got the 2! is Latif Abisak. The chopper came in with God in second. And I've told you already, that chop in the tendency, Jessica Pierre, has been Uganda's nightmare since coming in the second half. Falls behind it, picks it up, bit Achibongo to it. Barbara Mono couldn't really have a touch of it, and it was slotted back home by Latif Abisak. And Ghana are in front in his side. "84 minutes, and it's around 86 minutes, and the Black Princesses now have their nose in the lead. And certainly the crowd now up on your feet. Yes, Ghana again on the right foot, looking for Jessica Pierre, played inside. Jessica Pierre has got a few options. Big Victor Tongo. Oh my goodness, but again the body balance of Prince Lamenson definitely a bit questionable there. I see, left it beyond the crossbar. Oh, it's a football party, isn't it? Oh, Prince Lamenson. 87 minutes, and Uganda now trailing by 2-1 here, but it's Ghana on the right foot here. As they go again, looking for the 10. Sarah Nyaka gives the ball away. It's whipped up front. Abisak. Precious Asante. There's a big chance here. This could be Ghana's turn. Oh my goodness. She missing it. Prisla Mensa again, and you know, Coach Nuno said she could have done better. Lots of opportunity falling for the Black Princesses. And it's dying embers of the game. And it's the big lady. Prisla Mensa who fails to get it right. Unless to increase Ghana's tally. Just 2 minutes left of the normal time. And yes, Nabu Kenya, Uganda's keeper, coming forward at it. Flushed out by Mwake, but stays with Uganda. And Marco picks it up. No trouble spilling for the Ghanaian goalkeeper. All of a sudden, the crowd here in Accra have found their voice. But it's Yadam. Whole eyes on the tap. Wins the free kick. 88 minutes as we approach the 89-minute mark. No, comes off the head of Natoro, but picked up by Natria, Lillian Natria. Well, finally, her defense have been break twice by this Ghanaian forward. You're gonna take a throw in at the far left hand side. Number Kenya will not have a touch. And Ghana once again winning the 50-50 balls, falling their way now. Well, it's to be a difficult tie in Kiniaba in a week time when Black Princesses travel to Uganda for that game. Jochiwa Besemaka to it. Ghana. Jochiwa, there's a big chance here, but again, Prince Lamensa taking your eyes off the ball, and Uganda recovered so well. Yeah, and here's Amwaku. Ghana needs to be careful. So we're doing 3 minutes of additional time. If nothing happens here. Then it's back onto the left hand side. Back to Maku. That's a long drive outside. As the Ghanaians will have to use the central position with that foot-up challenge. Right in the presence of the referee, Noah Letong. And you can see Sher Boltes has pressing Teltiro. It's been a very difficult game. It's absolutely unacceptable, isn't it? But yes, Jennifer now for the Black Princess again. That's a poor decision, but the flag is already up on the far side. Well, we've done 1 minute of the 3 minutes that have been added on. And here's J. Palmer for the Black Princesses. Latifa. J. Palmer. Swing on to the far right hand side. Precious Asante. Here's Jessica Pierre. Lovely play now from Jessica Pierre. It's sent across. And again, on the side 19. And it's gone as corner kick. Well, it's just feeling why Lillian Natria decides to have a touch of it. Well, certainly had it beyond the bar line, but Uganda's goalkeeper would want to have a touch of it as they have to deal with this corner kick menace here. Less than a minute to go, and it's brought inside, but Natria picks it up. On the temple of the game have just switched on from high octane game here. And it's from the shadows of what we saw earlier on in the second half. A bit of sloping start from both ends. But those substitutions really sparking the engine of the game. Presla Mensah. It's still Presla Mensah. Here's it, Presla Mensah. Oh my goodness. That's a very savage decision. Was trying to look for a goal there, but again, a bit of teamwork there as you got to shake the hand off her teammate Jessica up here. But Ghana has got a corner kick from the right hand side now. Here, last opportunity for the Black Princesses to see if they can increase their tally. Well, it's pushed out, and that certainly ends it here at the Crespo Stadium. There's the Black Princesses, after a very shaky start, managed to pick all the 3 maximum points here at the Crespo Stadium. Beating Queen Cranes of Uganda by 2 goals to 1. What a showing from coach Charles Sampson's man. And again, it's a goalkeeper, Lillian Natria. Again, she'll be edged on by the technical team. That's his full time here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's Ghana 2, Uganda 1.
On GSP1 with Sir Martin. Y'all say, you know, me listening to Sports Talk Fan. Ahoo, Sir Martin. So me go select. Sports Talk Fan on GSP1 with KT. Sports Talk Fan on GSP1 with KT.
Okay, the Dayakosto Yani Petri, would any extreme Crash Sports Stadium, Black Princesses of Ghana 2, the Cranes of Uganda 1. Omudi can't tran, and when you go into return leg, you know, be Jack or Uganda Mamu and Yasankatwa. Black Princess Beko Wake Up Nibiana 2027 Poland. FIFA Under-20 World Cup room honomo ena ebeko so ye de ofedi kan ne ofeto so me nyina abanewe. Black Princesses have recorded 2 goals to 1 our Crash Sports first leg clash. I don't know, Ghana Premier League we 31 so no matches no echo so Dreams FC ehye mienu Asante Kotoko Entimante Karora United ehye mienu Young Apostles etieken ba Medeama Sporting Club ehye mienu ama bebie ni Goldstars so Entimante Nations FC 0 Hasubuk Ekoshene Kabakwa, one Timmy Anti Samates Eshe Miensa, Ama Holy Stars Etiakan Bakwa Pay, Oho United and Ibukum chess game no, and no Antimi Ama, so said the whole for a tromo and a free league na ye bonum so ena, Udoni Echumo said the Nema City and Nano. Memenedano Vision FC HNF Emma All Blacks Gamba Echo Show my Camino Amamoti Ekanubako Fiadano 11 Wonders relegated team or Trauma Became United so Koshene Kamiansa Ama Oti Ekanubako table no Sisia say and Aquaque Medeama Sporting
Your
Club
heartbeat and mine still stay. We move as one. Under moonlight, we come steady and near. Every beat draws you here.
United for the
skyline hums a lonely song. But with you, I still belong. Every shadow, every hue,
United
reminds me
Holy
I'm
Stars
alive
11
with you.
Lions 39 points 11 has Lions 39 points 12
Even when the traffic
Come back All Blacks 38 points
your heartbeat and mine still stay.
Let us continue with 38
We move as one. Under moonlight, we come.
All United 8 11 Wonders 10 relegation I only give relegation All United and already young apostle we are in the All United and 11 Wonders Premier League next game next where will be one in the because all and the picture and other oh yeah with me next picture I mean match in 2022 match yes, for yes, so much different. So yes, so na subscriber na subscriber na subscriber na yes, so ni akonka amaye ni bi se match different. So yes, subscriber na subscriber ni eti amaye yes, next week. It's more award the next thing and the match no all black level Wonders original 3 points level Wonders for Asante
spark feels slow and true.
between United and I was between fun 3 points or some much
even when the night grows cold, your warmth is what I hold.
The beautiful stuff with some the beautiful stuff very in it.
You're the dream I long to keep. Gentle fire under our skin. Let this love begin again.
Midweek. Wednesday and Wednesday. These are the matches Come back All Blacks and 11 Wonders.
But here the night won't drift away.
United,
every breath a silent tune. Every heartbeat feels like true. Even when
the fan go out of Lions and so ever Condo out of Lions, the intuition Siciano, Condo out of Lions, and Carolina, but always have to be an answer to my younger apostle, which is intuition might be taken that. Me and Mamma, correct sports. I'll penetrate, not be taken, correct sports. Yeah. All Blacks, I bet you 3 points, and you feel like no one before. And to Kotoko no who United already 2 points anyway, so I didn't 2 points for the team United best team. We couldn't chase the best Medeama. Maybe only Goldstars best Asante. Lions best Nations FC. Now we try
city lights fade slow on my window.
Lions or Nations FC.
Whispers of your name still echo low. Every heartbeat feels like deja vu. The night remembers me and you.
We have to poke Carolina.
Breathing the quiet. Your sense still there. The world is asleep, but I still care. Under this midnight glow, I still see your face. Every shadow knows our open. You're the calm and the noise, the rest of my soul. Even when I let you go.
The boost everyone a match no a match no be papa and now
coffee's cold, but my hands stay warm.
And also
tracing your voice in the radio.
Match no
every lyric hits the same refrain. Love lingers soft like summer rain. The room feels wide, but I'm still confined. Your echo plays inside.
Young apostles began 3 points, maybe a few vision.
Under this midnight glow, I still see your face. Every shadow.
I'm about the boy.
You're the calm and the noise.
Wow, trouble. I don't know me. Thanks so much. Again.
Time don't heal.